Welcome to the Vikings Now for our Vikings Packers watch party that we are getting going right away. First play of the game just took underway. The Vikings do get the ball first. I believe it was a 2-yard rush up the middle for Dalvin Cook. But, man, this game has a lot of implications now, guys. Eagles losing today still leaves the 1 seed open for the Minnesota Vikings. And then, hey, the Browns beating the Commanders. Packers control their own destiny now. They can win out and get in the playoffs. Vikings do have the ball here first. Kirk Cousins, I formation. We're getting the scoreboard going up for you guys, and we can really get into this. Run up the middle for Dalvin Cook for about another 2 yards. Bringing up a 3rd down for the Minnesota Vikings here early. Let's see who's in the chat right now. Jenkins Gaming saying Seeps for MVP. Shout out to you. Alvin Lampkin saying the Vikings will defeat the Packers. I hope they do. Brian Snyder saying Vikings, JJ going to make Jair eat them words. Hey, I'm hoping JJ can go for Megatron's record today. He needs 209, guys. 209 as we got the first super chat coming in from Anthony Sebring. Shout out to you. He says, let's go. Let's go. We never, hold on. We'll get to that in a second. Kirk Cousins dropping back, looking over the middle of the field. Batted away. Vikings are going to need to punt the football as we're going right away. Here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Shout out the Coop. Shout out the Coop. Anthony, we'll get you going here in a second. If you guys haven't already, like the video. First super chat of the show coming in from my man Anthony. My man Anthony, let's see what he's saying. He says, let's go. We never forget what the Saints did back in 09. But thank you, Saints, Skol Vikes, and Happy New Year. What happened to live reaction last Sunday? I was helping out on our Giants channel last Sunday, so I wasn't able to go live, but we're back. We're ready to go. Shout out to my man Eric in the chat. Vikings punting away all the way down to the 5. Good return here for the Packers. Going to get just past the 20-yard line. It's Scolger, another $5 super chat coming in. Throw that up on screen real quick. Shout out to Scolger. He's been an MVP here this entire season, but Vikings go 3 and out on the first possession, giving that bad man Aaron Rodgers the football. Packers controlling their own destiny. I just don't like it. Evan Bang saying, Skol Vikes, let's get it. New year, new Vikings defense, let's go. I hope so. Hope the Vikings switch it up a little bit today. Hopefully, Sperry, hopefully. We'll see, though. We'll see if Ed Donatello is going to switch up this horrible Vikings defense so far. But, hey, this game has a lot of playoff implications on me. The Vikings are still in contention for that number 1 seed after the Eagles now dropping 2 in a row and losing to the Saints today. Shout out to the New Orleans Saints. Rodgers starting at the 21-yard line under center. Run up the middle to Aaron Jones. Going to fall forward for about 6 or 7 on the play. Bringing up a 2nd and 4. Bringing up a 2nd and 4. I kind of want to get the comment section going since we did just get this going a little late today. Let's see what you guys are at. Let's see who you guys got. Let's see who you guys got today. Who you got? Type it in the chat for a shout out. V for the Vikings. P for the Packers. Jenkins saying Bucks won the South. I know. The Buccaneers locked up the NFC South today, so they'll be hosting a playoff game. Rodgers taking the snap. Swing pass out to the right to Aaron Jones. Almost made 3 men miss for the Minnesota Vikings, but bringing up a 3rd down for the Vikes, everybody. You know what that means. Type those 3s. Sperry, is this Donatello defense going to turn the corner in the new year?
We'll see, man. We'll see.
I hope so. I hope so. Type those 3s, everybody. Type those 3s. Type those 3s. Let's go. I see you, Jordan. I see you, Jordan. I see you, Avon Burge. V for the win. Hopefully the Vikes get this win. Jordan is spamming his 3s in there. Shout out to Jordan. Aaron Rodgers, shotgun, running back to the right. 3 wide receivers to the left. Tanyan on the line of scrimmage to the right of him. Rodgers takes the snap. Vikings only bring 4. Pocket sort of collapsing. Rodgers escapes out to the right. Looking downfield. What a throw by Rodgers, just off the fingertips of Aaron Jones. It looked like it was Jordan Hicks maybe in man coverage running with him on that. Kind of a dot by Rodgers there, but dropped. Yeah, I mean that's a tough catch for a running back, but hell of a throw by Rodgers. Vikings going to get off the field here and get this football back. Let's go. Let's go. Since we did get our first couple super chats here, I'll open up the Miller Lite for today's show. Got to settle into this. This is a big game, guys. Playing in Lambeau, have the chance to sweep the Packers for the first time since 2017. Is that a block? Block punt! Block punt! Packers recover! Vikes gonna get the ball at the 1-yard line! Let's go! wow, Josh Metellus out of Michigan with the block punt. What a start to the game.
Go!
Huge, huge, huge. Stuff you love to see. Stuff you love to see. Vikings, oh, wow. Josh Metellus, I think he had a blocked punt last week. I think Josh Metellus is his back-to-back block punts. That's incredible. Let's go. Suck it, Pat O'Donnell, former Bears legend. Let's go. That's huge. Vikings going to get the ball on that 1 yard line. Entering the BetUS red zone.
Let's go.
That's massive. That's massive. Guys, if you guys do want to bet on the game, go to chatsports.com/bet. Use promo code CHAT125. Vikings ball at the exact 1 yard line. Cousins under center. Dalvin Cook in the backfield. Motion Thielen right to left. Going to be play action. Looking Thielen's way. Incomplete. Bringing up a second down. Bringing up a second down for the Minnesota Vikings. It's a great opportunity right now. Get some free points on the board. Shout out to the special teams. Let's go. Jenkins, I'm self-producing this today, buddy. We're on our own. We do have Jack Sperry in the building with me, though. Let's go. We got a bunch of Vikings fans in here. Let's go. Shout out to Anthony Sebring. Second and goal for the Minnesota Vikings. Cousins under center again. Jefferson to the right of him. Motions Jefferson right to left. Going to be a handoff, Dalvin Cook. He's going to be stopped. He's going to be stopped. There, you got it. Yeah. Just anytime you talk, unmute it, and then, mute it again, because it gets really echo. Yeah, it's muted right now. All right, Anthony Barry's typing his skulls. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Dalvin Cook, 3 rushes, 6 yards early today, as that is not good. I believe that is Austin Schlottman. Austin Schlottman is down for the Minnesota Vikings. So this means Chris Reed is going to make his Vikings debut in the regular season here. Austin Schlottman is down. He is filling in for Garrett Bradbury today at center. Wow. Austin Schlottman is down. This is a good chance. I do want to show you guys our Super Chat menu for today's show. This is what we got going on. So every time we get 25 subs on the channel today, I got some Tito's. I have Tito's today. We decided to switch it up from the Fireball. I'm taking a shot every 25 subs we get, every $10. You know what time it is. No more free gritties yet. No more free gritties. Every $10, we're hitting the gritty. And then every $20, you get on the Vikings Helmet Hall of Fame. Sperry, you want to do me a solid and grab that off my desk? Thank you so much. I did leave that out there. It's just the helmet and the horn. If you could bring those for me, I really appreciate it. Shout out Jack Sperry. Big Vikings fan. And then every 50 total. This was electric last week. We sing the Vikings fight song. Every 50 total. So we're at $10 right now. Every $50 total, we're singing the Skol Vikings. Let's win this game. You guys know what it is. You guys know how it goes. And then if we get $300 total, I have a cheese grater hat that I am going to put on. Thank you. Here is the Vikings Hard Hat Hall of Fame. You send in a $20 super chat. You get your name right on there. It's pretty cool. We got a bunch of legends already on here. Scolger, who's already in the chat today. Calvin, Saturn, Cameron, Alex Whitehead, John M., Bruce, Stevens, Rebel Viking 12, 2 Evil, 2 Oak, S. Stone, Lab. Members of the Vikings Hard Hat Hall of Fame. Luke is saying, I'm crying. Guys, we have a chance at the number 1 seed today. Pretty special out of our Minnesota Vikings. But here is our Super Chat menu today. If you guys want to support the show, goes a long way. Jesse Fletcher in the chat. Let's go. I know, Jesse. If they don't punch this in right here, I would be very upset too. Block punt gave the Vikings the ball at the, I believe, the 1 yard line. Just going to get the fan going real quick, guys, or else I'm going to sweat through this jersey. You guys don't want to see that. All right. Let's ride. I do have the chains on just in case it goes bad. I have chains just in case. They were good luck against the Colts. You guys remember that legendary stream we had? It's Austin Schlottman's being – that is not good. Austin Schlottman's being carted off the field right now. As here we go. Vikings 3rd and goal from the 1 yard line. I formation. Jefferson top of screen. It's going to go handoff. Dalvin Cook makes one man miss. Going to get back probably. He's going to lose a yard. Get to the 2 yard line. I don't know if I love that play call, just going I formation, halfback dive up the middle, but poor execution. I mean, you have a brand new center in the game. You're trying to run right behind him, and then he just gets blown up. I mean, I don't. Chris Reed just got destroyed on that, really giving Dalvin Cook no chance on that. Bringing up a 4th and goal. Interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what Kevin O'Connell does here, and he chooses to kick the field goal, everybody. Chooses to kick the field goal. He's got gloves on? Hell yeah. It's got to be cold. Joseph knocks it in. Vikings taking a 3-0 lead. That's very disappointing. You get the ball literally on the 1-yard line. Come away with 3. Sperry, what do you think about the play calling right there?
Didn't love it, man. Would have loved to seen something to JJ, but, I mean, Dalvin's a good back too, kind of see, but, going halfback dive with a new center in the game.
A new center.
It's like, I don't know, man. You want to give something that's kind of going away from the center. You don't want something where you need that center to
he needs to make that block,
and he just didn't, He did. So hopefully he's going to be okay. Schlottman is, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see if Chris Reed can also get it together here, bringing in the new year. Here is my mindset all day. Everybody who spams FGB in the chat, I'll give you a shout out. Jesse saying run, pass. Jesse, I know. It's the run, pass of the Minnesota Vikings. It's not the Mike Zimmer days, the run, pass. But I don't know. I wasn't too big of a fan of the play calling right there, but also poor execution. Blake and VR saying crap call. Yeah, spam FGB in the chat for a shout out. Let's get the chat going today, everybody. And also, we only got 19 likes. We got 127 people watching. Let's get those likes up. I'll take a shot if we get the 50 likes. We get the 50 likes, I'll take a shot. And we got to keep an updated count on our sub count because we are trying to close in on 10,000 subs today, ladies and gentlemen. Every 25 subs we get, I am taking a shot of Tito's. We have Tito's in the building today. Instead of Fireball, we're switching it up. Mixed it with a little drink in there. That's why it's a little red. Packers on the kick return. He's got room. Craig Joseph one-on-one. Packers are going to house this kick. Packers just housed the kick. Nixon, number 25 for the Green Bay Packers. That is a special teams makes one good play, and then they give up a kick return on the very next. Oh, no. This is going to be a game, ladies and gentlemen. Packers taking the early lead, going up 6-3. They just housed the opening kick return. Or not opening kick return, but the kick return. Oh! We got 2 $20 super chats coming in. You know what that means? That's some good vibes to switch it up here. Anthony Sebring, hopefully you can switch it up, my man. Nothing much to say, but I want to see that cheese grater cheese hat and get on the Vikings hat. Love the channel. FGB Skull. Number 1 seed. Shout out to Anthony Sebring. I'll get you on there, my man. And then Kirk Chains in the chat with the $20 super chat. Sperry, do you actually want to get me? I have a pen and footballs on my desk. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. And then also the horn, too. The purple horn. Thank you so much. Shout out Jack Sperry. Got another Vikings fan with me. I don't feel so alone in here. Shout out to you guys, though. We just hit $50 in super chats already on the day. You know what that means? Every $50 we hit, we're singing the Skull or the Vikings fight song because, hey, we got to change the vibes right now, guys. We got to change the vibes. They just housed the kick. Let's get the fight song going. Anthony Sebring, are you ready? Jesse, are you ready? Let's go. Skull Vikings, let's win this game. Skull Vikings, honor your name. Go get that first down. Go get that touchdown. Rock 'em, sock 'em, fight, fight, fight. Go Vikings, run up the score. You'll hear us yell for more. Vikings. Skull Vikings, let's go. I needed to hear that, Sperry. I needed to hear that. Anthony Sebring, adding you to the Vikings Hard Hat Hall of Fame. Shout out to you. These footballs are pretty small. I'm going to write A. Sebring if that is all good with you, my man. A. Sebring. We're also going to be auctioning this off at the end of the year to one special Vikings fan. It's going to be a very prized possession of mine because it's cool to see all the real ones in there. A. Sebring, you're being added. Going to get you a good spot on here right now. Maybe I'll put you on the crest. There's not much room on the crest. I'm going to give you as I just kind of erase that with my thumb, Sebring. We got to rewrite this. Yeah, Vikings just gave up the opening kick return, or not the opening kick return for a touchdown, following them only getting 3 points from having the ball at the 1-yard line. Not a good start. Not a good start. Sperry, what do you want to see from this Vikings team today?
I want to see some touchdowns, man. I want to see them get a victory. And, man, I mean, that kick return just like Packers can't score went on offense against our defense, and our defense is terrible. Of course, that's how they score a touchdown.
You can't give up points. You can't give up points like that knowing how bad this defense has been all year.
Exactly.
Like, you just can't give up 3 points.
You just can't do that. I mean, Greg Joseph, I know you're a kicker, dude, but you just got to nut up there and
make a tackle, Greg.
You got to make a tackle in the cold, all right?
Yes. If Greg would have made that tackle, I would have started jumping up and down. That would have been electric. But yeah, Packers house that kick. Keyshawn Nixon, Rodgers have been actually raving about him every single week on the Pat McAfee show. Rodgers raves about this Nixon guy, and I mean, I see why now. He just housed that kick return. Oh, Anthony Berry with a $50 super chat. Oh, no way. That's one of the largest super chats in Vikings Now history. My man, Anthony Berry. You know what that means?
Anthony, Tony.
Bang! Let's go. All right. Good luck. I got to sing it again.
Here we go, Seeps.
Skol Vikings, let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name. Go get that first down. Go get that touchdown. Rock 'em, sock 'em. Fight. Go Vikings, run up the score. You'll hear us yell for more. Vikings. Skol Vikings, let's go. Everybody spam Skol Anthony in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Cousins, play action. Hockenson falls down. God damn it. He had Hockenson sort of in the flat over there to the left, but he fell down. Little play action on first down. Going to be a 2nd and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings. Anthony Berry, I really appreciate it. Goes a long way here. Hey, you guys want more Vikings watch parties throughout the playoffs? There you go. Spam those Skols in the chat. Spam those Skol Anthonys in the chat. Let's see. See if Jair Alexander's following Jefferson around this game. That douchebag. I hate Jair Alexander. He is on Jefferson on this play. Let's go. Oh, Vikings fumble the snap. Cook picks it up. Going to actually be a positive play for about 6-7 yards. That could have been a disaster.
Heads up play there by 4.
Heads up play. No,
that could have been a disaster. We got a positive play out of it.
That could have been the Packers ball pretty much inside the 30. Not good. Not good.
Another mistake by the backup center there.
Yeah, Chris Reed.
I mean, he's had a rough start here to start.
Yeah, I mean, not having Bradbury and then Schlottman going down early. I know Chris Reed played guard when he was with the Colts, but not a good sign. Let's see if the Vikings, if they'll be able to run the ball at all on this poor Packers rush defense. Cousins, empty. 3rd and 3. Looking to the right, back over the middle of the field, taking a shot downfield to Hockenson, and he drops it. Slightly overthrown. Hockenson had a chance at it. Going to be a 3-and-out for the Vikes. Vikings offense does not look good early. Has a 3-and-out. Gets the ball on the 1-yard line. Can't get a touchdown. Just over the reaching arms of Hockenson. Kirk just missed him. Hockenson would have been a hell of a catch, but yeah, Vikings are going to have to punt this away. Vikes are going to have to punt this away.
Yeah, that one's on Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk's got to hit that. Kirk's got to hit that. Just missed him, and if he hits him in stride, Hockenson may still be running. Keon Dixon returning the punt. This guy's starting to scare me now. All right, if you guys want the Vikings to beat the Packers, like this video. We get to 50 likes. I'm taking a shot of Tito's. We are at now $100 in Super Chats. I have a cheese grater hat, actually. And if we hit $300, we will put that on for the rest of the game. We will put that on for the rest of the game. If you guys want the Vikes to beat the Packers, though, like that video. We get the 50 likes. I'm taking this shot of Tito's. We're going Tito's today inside our Fireball. Vikings, not a good start offensively. Defense did get a stop early, but special teams giving up that kick return for a touchdown has the Vikings 7-3. Scolger is saying people are slipping all over the field. It's that Green Bay grass, man. It's that Green Bay grass. Not as bad as Chicago. We're 7 likes away, everybody. Hit that like button. It's free. We're taking this shot. I'm trying to get active. Got to settle down here. Vikes got me nervous now early. Every game is. Every game's like this. So.
Yes, ain't nothing new, Seeps. It's literally every game.
Fair. You couldn't have said it better.
We're questioning whether the Vikings are a good football team, and then by the end, they always pull through.
It's drive the drive with this team.
It really is.
Oh, they're a Super Bowl contender. Oh, they're the biggest frauds in the NFL. It's drive the drive. Jesse saying, have they thrown it to JJ once? I don't believe so. I don't think he has a target yet. Threw it to Thielen a couple times, and just had a bunch of Hawkinson, and then some handoffs to Dalvin Cook. Blake in VR. He's typing his nose. Guys, we're 2 likes away from 50. It's free. Help us out. Get this video out to more and more Vikings fans. Yeah, Scoreboard saying not yet, Jesse. Yeah. Alex is saying I'll never lose faith after seeing that Colts game. Alex, that is the truth. That is the truth. I mean, that Colts game, I still think about that a lot. That was an unreal game. As now we just hit 50 likes. Shout out to you guys taking the first shot of the day. Tito's, man. Tito's is better than Fireball. It's better than Fireball. It doesn't go down as easy as Fireball. All right, here we go. I do want to show you guys the Super Chat menu real quick, but we are at a timeout. Kirk Chains did send the 20 in. I'll hit the greedy for him. Anyways, but 300 total. We're putting the cheese grater on. It's a cool hat. But one of our Bears fans in the office, he has it. He hates Green Bay just as much as I do. There we go, $300 total. Every $50, we sing the Vikings fight song. It was really good luck against Indianapolis Colts. And then every $20 you send in, you join a helmet of a bunch of legendary Vikings fans right there. Auctioning this off at the end of the year. Rodgers back on offense, I formation. Motions to tight end, left to right. Takes a snap. Got a little pitch play to the right. Aaron Jones. Jump cut, going to be a big gain for about 15 yards. Going to be about 15 yards for Aaron Jones on that play. Here we go. Vikings defense got to get a stop here. I'm curious to see if Ed Donatell is going to switch up his defensive philosophy this game against this Packers offense. Christian Watson is playing. He was a huge question coming into today. Packers just got the edge right there. Yeah, great blocking.
That one's on Danielle Hunter there. He didn't get the edge, and he looked like he was a bit caught off guard by the snap, and the tight end was able to seal off. And then when you play your corners back like that, you don't have help on the edge. You got to secure the edge.
That's a good point.
In this defense, and the Vikings didn't do that there.
That's a good point. Rodgers, shotgun, 2 running backs on each side. Handoff. Oh, fake handoff. Pitch out to Aaron Jones to the outside again. He's going to get about 7. He's going to get about 7 as he jumps on one of his teammates on the sideline. Aaron Jones getting it going early. 3 rushes for 29 yards already for Aaron Jones. They're checking in Seattle to keep an update with the NFC playoff race. Seattle has a 17-3 lead. The Packers, they still control their own destiny if they win out. The Vikings can end the Green Bay Packers' playoff chances here today in Lambeau and sweep them for the first time since 2017. Rodgers under center, Aaron Jones in the backfield. 1 wide receiver to each side. Rodgers takes the snap. Hand off middle to Aaron Jones. Going to be stuffed. Bring it up a 3rd down. Bring it up a 3rd down. Type those 3s in the chat for a shout out.
3rd down. Let's go. Get those 3s in the chats. Let's go.
Fire me up. Our bend defense won't work against the Packers. I hope it will. Sean Dunn typing those 3s. Kiko Cat. Legend from last time. Get those 3s going. Anthony Sebring, I see you. Jessica Nichols, I see you. Kiko Cat. I love that guy. My favorite name in the chat. Alex Drake typing those 3s. Rodgers, under center. Motions Lazard right to left. Lazard in the wing T position. I believe A.J. Dillon in the backfield. Pitch to the right. Darius Smith is out there. Takes a bad angle. Vikings going to get the stop. Vikings going to get the stop. I know Lafleur is going for this. Type those 4s. The 3s worked. I need the 4s.
Type 4.
Duke Shelley playing out of his mind. That's the 14th highest rated corner according to PFF. Duke Shelley. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I know. I know Zadarius didn't make that play, but he made that play happen.
He did.
He forced him back, and he allowed the linebackers to get him.
Shout out Zadarius Smith. Shout out the corners tackling.
Let's go now.
4th and 1. 4th and 1. Type those 4s. Rune, I see you. Alex Drake, I see you. Eric LaPointe, I see you. Jessica, I see you. Let's go. Rodgers in shotgun, now under
watch
center.
The QB sneak.
Watch this QB sneak. Looks like they're going for a push. They take a timeout. Green Bay is going to take a timeout. Keep those fours coming. Keep those fours coming. Big fourth down here. Vikings, get a stop. Get good field position. Going back on offense here. Packers, be tough to give up another touchdown here. Here we go. Keep those fours coming. No worries, childcare, license home. Type in those fours. Kiko Cat, type in his fours. Muhammad, type in 4. LaShawn Jordan, an MVP here. Type in his fours. Eric Lapointe, my man. The Vikings fans in Mexico, shout out to you. Shout out to Eric. Kiko Cat is letting those fours fly. Big fourth down here, guys. Number 1 seed in the balance for the Minnesota Vikings. Have a chance to get to 13-3 and match the Philadelphia Eagles record on the season. And that the Vikings beat the Bears next week and they lose. Vikings get the number 1 seed. Rodgers under center. Motions Lazard right to left. Aaron Jones in the backfield. Biggest play of the game so far. Eric Kendricks coming up to the line. They're going to go play action. Pressure in his face. Dalvin Tomlinson's got him.
Oh, it's out.
Ball's out.
It's out.
Go. Go. No. Rodgers slipped him up. Let's go. Defense making plays. Dalvin Tomlinson. What a play. Jordan Hicks with the fumble recovery.
Woo!
Fire me up defense. Playing good early. I love to see it. Great interior pressure by Dalvin Tomlinson.
Was that a face mask?
That was close.
It was close. Oh,
Look
was
at
he
him getting
down?
that ball out. Look at him getting that ball out.
Oh,
He's probably down. Still, Vikings are going to get the ball inside Green Bay territory no matter what.
Yep, no matter what.
Let's go.
Let's see here.
Yeah, he's probably down.
Yeah,
he's down.
I'd say he's down.
He's down. Vikings still going to get the ball at the 45-yard line around there. Let's go. Offense needs to have a day. Scolger, a $20 super chat. Shout out to you. Shout out to Scolger, MVP at the channel. He's always showing love. Scolger will show you some love. We'll get you up on screen real quick here. Vikings going to get the ball. Shout out to Scolger. Cousins under center. Jefferson and Thielen to the right of him. Looks like Dalvin Cook in the backfield. Play action. Looking deep. Takes the check down to Hawkinson. That's an incomplete pass. No way. That scared me a little bit. Hawkinson, I love Hawkinson. He's played really good this year. He has had a couple drops, and not like blatant drops, but he's had some balls where I don't know. Maybe it's just a fan come out of me, or just maybe me thinking he is I don't know. In my opinion, you got to catch that. Hell of a play by Walker, though. Cousins, I want to see where Jefferson was on this play. He looked open for a second down the field. Now he had the safety over top there. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Cousins shotgun. Dalvin Cook to the left. Takes a snap. Looking over right sideline. Going back shoulder to JJ. Jair Alexander is mauling him throughout the... I can't stand him. I can't stand this guy. Jair Alexander's hitting the gritty. Jair Alexander is hitting the gritty on Jefferson. Target him every time. Let's see this. That's good D from Jair right there. Oh my God, I hate this guy.
Really? You get one stop?
Yeah, you get one stop. He had 184 yards on you in week 1, Jair. Oh, throw him the ball.
Get it to 18 here. Get it to 18.
I'm triggered, Sperry. I'm triggered. 3rd and 10. Shout out to Rune Odasan for the $10 super chat. We're hitting the gritty. Since Jair wants to be a douchebag and hit the gritty on Jefferson. Cousins 0 for 6 to start today. Cousins drop back. Pressure in his face. Gets it to Hawkinson. Going to be just short of the first down. Believe the Vikes are going to go for this. It's going to be about a 4th and 3 or 4th and 4 here.
Interesting decision here.
Kiko Cat saying, let's go for it. Eric Lapointe is typing his 18s. Spam 18 in the comments to show him some love. Jair was on 18 that time. Let's see here. Jefferson setting up the in-cut. He burned Jair, and man, their safety was just over the top. Here we go, 4th and 3. Kevin O'Connell, I believe he's going for it. They're getting loud in Green Bay. Cousins shotgun. Dalvin Cook to the right. Motions Jefferson left to right. 3 on the play clock. Takes the snap. Cousins drops back. Over the middle of the field. Picks off the deflection. Packers are going the other way. He's got room. Makes a man miss. This might be to the house.
Madison, what are you doing?
That's a pick six. Cousins 0 for 7 with a pick 6 to start today's game. Not good. It was a deflection, not totally on Cousins there.
Yeah,
Tough.
that's not on Cousins. But, man, Alexander Madison, he needs to give a better effort there to put him on the ground.
He didn't even try
come on.
Little jump cut from a DB just had Madison lost. Packers probably going to take a 14-3 lead here. Listen, we're the comeback kids for a reason. Can't shoot yourself in the foot like this.
Oh, Jesus, Madison. It's got to be better, man. It's got to be better.
Packers pick 6. We got Jair Alexander grittying on Justin Jefferson for making one stop. Packers
I know it's cold, man, but you got to nut up here. Like, come on now. You got to put the guy on the ground.
75-yard pick 6. You just can't have this happen. I know this Vikings defense has gotten stopped so far today. Still a bad defense. You're giving up 14 free points to this team.
Yeah, it's another score there where Aaron Rodgers hasn't affected the game. It's been special teams and it's been defense, and that's just that just really bites.
That really sucks. Thank you, Petey. We actually need this. Yes, obviously. Come on, Petey. Did you see Jair Alexander gritty on? Savage just had a pick 6, and Jair, dude. Petey, get the vibes going in here. Yeah, Vikings down 14-7.
Let's turn around. Couple things here. Fuck the Packers.
Yes.
Fuck
yes.
We got the cheese grater on.
300 total. We're hitting it.
Cheese.
300 total. We're hitting that.
Listen, I would like Kirk Cousins to walk out of this stadium today going, you know what? I don't think we need to stop at a gas station or anything. I'm full. I got a belly full of cheese in my
Hell
stomach.
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
FGB.
Yeah.
Come on. FGB. FGB. We're 170 away from me wearing this. Yeah, 170 away.
Be gentle with it. Very fragile.
It is.
Yeah.
I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
$10 super chat, wear it for a whole drive.
$10 super chat, wear it for a whole drive. I like that, Petey. Packers 14-3. 14-3 Green Bay. Cousins with the pick 6. Let me get you guys going in the chat. Let's see what you guys are thinking for this next Vikings drive. What will happen? What will happen on this drive? Touchdown, field goal, turnover, or punt? Let me know in the chat. Eric's typing his FGBs. Kikokat, FGB. 223 people watching. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that sub button. Every 25 subs we get today, we're taking a shot, as we're 5 subs away from the next shot. It's free, helps us out. 5 more subs, and we're taking the shot. I know the Vikings fans got me. Guys, you want the comeback kids to strike again? Subscribe to the channel. What will happen on this drive, too? Craze Eater saying field goal. Anthony Sebring saying touchdown. Kirk going to get mad. Yeah, we need angry Kirk right here. Leonard saying this is a disaster. This game is the end of hope. That is very negative, Leonard. No way.
Hey, man, you remember the Colts game now, don't you?
Exactly.
You remember the Colts game. Come on now. This ain't over. This is still a lot of ball to play.
A lot of ball. LaShawn Jordan, the Minnesota Vikings defense has to step up. Listen, they've been fine so far. I mean, the 14 points aren't because of the defense. It's because of special teams and Kirk throwing a pick 6. Camden saying, bro, it's over. Camden, you just haven't watched the Vikes all year if you think this is over. Daniel is typing his TDs. Let's get it going. Should have been a pick on JJ earlier. Maybe you're saying PI. Leonard saying Cousins has made bad decisions all season, and today he's getting the results he deserves. Leonard, you just don't watch Vikings football. Kene Wangu taking the kick return out. He's got a crease, and he's going to hit it. He's going to be up to around the 39-yard line. Kene Wangu still dangerous as ever.
See, there we go.
Getting some momentum going.
Get that momentum going. Get that mo.
We've had good field position, or good starting field position this whole time. He's got to take advantage.
We need to get Kirk an easy completion here. Something to get his confidence going, get a little rhythm going. He's 0 for 7 right now.
I agree, Sperry.
He's played so well these last couple weeks.
Yes.
We just got to get him going.
Get him a couple quick ones to JJ or something. Let's go. Green Bay Packers, 210 yards on the kickoff and pick return, or interception return for a touchdown. Besides that, they have done nothing. Vikings have 1 first down, or 1 first down in an entire game. Oh, Cousins is 1 of 8 for 8 yards and a pick. Not a good start for Cousins. Going to go hand off Dalvin into just a brick wall of green jerseys. Going to be a 2-yard loss. Vikings have more 2-yard rush losses than anybody. As Key Cocat with the $20 super chat. Shout out to you. Yep, I love it. Kiko Cat, you changed the vibes during the Colts game. I feel like you're going to change the vibes right now. Featuring greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. Let's channel our Randy Moss. Let's go get JJ 2K. I will be all in if JJ moons the fans, just like Moss did. That would be electric. That would be electric. Cousins shotgun on 2nd and 11. Had Jefferson in the backfield, motions him to the slot to the left of Kirk. Cousins takes the snap. Over the middle to JJ, a little miscommunication there. JJ went one way. Kirk threw it the other way. It's going to be another 3rd and long for the Minnesota Vikings. Kiko Cat, we really appreciate it. You're a real one here. I always love your support. So we're at $150. We got the Vikings fight song coming your guys' way. I'm hoping they pick up the first down, so this is not a sad Vikings fight song. I want to have a positive Vikings fight song. They're 0 of 4 on 3rd down so far. 3rd and 11. Let's see if we can get the ball to 18 here. Kirk has also went to Hawkinson a ton on 3rd down this year. Let's see what we got. As Oli Uda's in the game for some reason. That means Brian O'Neill's out now. That's not a good sign. Kirk takes a snap, empty backfield. Kirk steps up, got good time, tries to make something happen, resets his feet. Kirk looking like Michael Vick out there.
He's going up the
Kirk's
middle
running for the first down. Let's go, Kirk. Use those legs, buddy.
Type
Use
those
those
ones.
legs. Type those ones.
Type those ones.
Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Let's go, Kirk. Okay, Kirk.
Screw Daniel Jones, man. This guy is the Vanilla Vic.
Vanilla Vic, Sperry.
Let's go.
All right, we got a Vikings fight song coming your way. Skull. Actually, wait. After this drive. I don't want to interrupt the momentum just yet. Kirk's got 2 rushes, 19 yards. Motion stealing right to left. Under center. Play action. Oh, setting up the screen. Dalvin's got room. Dalvin's got room on the screen. Going to be a huge gain for about 15 to 17 yards on that one. Keep typing those ones.
There we go.
Keep typing those ones. Over 260 people watching. Only 62 likes. Like the video if you haven't already. I'm taking a shot at 75. Taking a shot at 75. As Brian O'Neill exited the game with Austin Schlottman so far. So Vikings are on their 3rd string center and backup right tackle. Brian O'Neill has been having a great year for the Vikes, as he always does. Cousins under center. Looks like he's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Motion stealing again. Going to be a handoff. Dalvin to the right. Dalvin makes a little jump cut. Going to get up for about 4 or 5 yards. Bring up a 2nd down for the Minnesota Vikings in Green Bay territory. A touchdown here would be huge. Touchdown here would be huge. As Brian O'Neill is being carted to the locker room. That is not a good sign,
This
Rolly.
isn't good, man.
As Scully Rolly, get on here. I forgot. They love you. Everybody spam Scully Rolly in the comments right now.
Scully Rolly!
Spam Scully Rolly. He's going to change the vibes. Rolly, let's see what we got here. Jet a touchdown right now. Cousins shotgun. Cook to the right. Looking Jefferson's way. Tipped at the line of scrimmage. Jair Alexander.
I heard Jair gritty then Jetta. What's going on with that?
He makes one play.
one play, and he decides to gritty on him.
He makes one play.
What a clown.
Everybody show Scully Rolly some love.
Scully Rolly!
Kirk O'James typing his Scully Rollies. Eric's typing his Scully Rollies. Keith Cocat typing his Scully Rollies. Rolly, get on screen and do
Get on screen, Rolly. Come on.
Go. All right, 3rd and 6. Vikings 1 of 5 on 3rd down so far. Keep the Scully Rollies coming in the chat for good luck. Keep the Scully Rollies coming in the chat for good luck. Let's go. Rolly's getting the Skull Champ fired up. His Patriots got a big win today over those Miami Dolphins. Cousins.
Oh, what are we doing, Darrisaw? Come on.
That's not good. False start, Christian Darrisaw. False start, Christian Darrisaw. The Pass Master, $2 super chat. Oh, Pass Master, you just made my day, bro. You just made my day. He said, I take you over Paul Allen any day. Go Vikings. I love Paul Allen. He's one of the best play-by-play guys in the league. He's absolutely electric. His he's loose call for Adrian Peterson and obviously now everybody else. It's one of my favorite calls of all time. Shout out Paul Allen, Pass Master. I do appreciate it.
Scully Rolly.
Scully Rolly's got the cheese grater on right now.
Cheese grater.
We're grating the cheese, everybody. Shout out Pass Master. 3rd and 11 after the Christian Darrisaw false start. Skull Longo said, what are we doing, man? We're good. Cousins, empty, motions Dalvin to the slot.
Find 18.
Cousins drops back. Looks at the check down to Dalvin.
All right, here.
Gonna be stopped.
Let's take a field goal, one possession game.
Yes.
That's all right.
That's fine. Packers offense hasn't really done anything so far. So, here we go. Vikings probably gonna kick this field goal right here.
Big shout out to Scully Rowley.
Yeah, shout out to Scully Rowley. You guys love Scully Rowley in here. And we just hit 75 likes. That means I'm taking a shot of Tito's. I already have one poured up because I knew you guys were going to do it. Shout out to you guys. We get to 100. I'm taking another shot. And then also every 25 subs we get today, I am taking a shot of Tito's. It's going to be a fun day. Going to be a fun day. Greg Joseph, left hash, 46 yards, pushing it right. Greg shanks it. Greg shanks it. God damn it, Greg Joseph. Right as I was giving you love this week, Greg, you went perfect on field goals in December. Misses his first one in January.
Well, second one.
Second one of the new year. 1 of 2 so far. Not good. Not good. Here is something I want to do for you guys, though. We got to get this chat going. I'm curious where you guys are at. Shout out. Ooh, almost just stepped on that. Shout out your city where you guys are watching. This is typical Vikes. Yeah, if it's typical Vikes, we're going to come back and win this game. LaShawn Jordan typing his goal. Kirk O'Chain saying this game going to be ugly. I disagree. Pass Master saying Minneapolis. Shout out to you, Pass Masters. Love the support from you, my man. Sweaty Solfi saying they need to step up. Yeah, I mean, defense is playing good so far. He's watching from the UK. Sweaty Sasty. Shout out to you. Tennessee peeps. Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Milwaukee coming in from Cute Anime. Arlington, Texas from No Worries Child License Home. Longo saying this game is going to kill me. Every week does. I mean, every week with this team. Alex Drake saying I don't see us winning this one. It's crazy how you Vikings fans. Every week we do this. We get down.
Every week.
We come back. We win. Relax. I'm not losing faith just yet. Even if we're down 33-0, I'm not losing faith.
Yeah, let's take one out of Aaron Rodgers' playbook here and just relax a little bit, all right? We're good. We're good. Right.
Here we go. Longo every week. Yep, I know, man. I know. Norman, Oklahoma, coming in from Anthony Sebring. Fake fans and bandwagon fans starting to show themselves. I know. They're getting negative. We don't get negative over here. Keith Kocat knows that better than everybody. Keith Kocat knows that we can't lose faith. Never lose faith. Camden's typing those defense right now. Kirk O'Chains, the line injuries are a problem. Right now. Losing Brian O'Neill obviously sucks. He has been having a very good year. Very solid right tackle for the Vikes. Obviously, losing your backup center, Schlotman, so now you have an offensive guard or guard-center hybrid, and Chris Reed stepping in there for his first real reps of the year. But he's going against Kenny Clark. I mean, Kenny Clark, obviously, he's getting up there in age, but he's still an elite interior defensive lineman in the league. Jay Wick saying, I can't relax right now. Help me, please. Jay Wick, this is why we watch the games together. We can bounce ideas off each other, and it's going to be fun. LaShawn Jordan saying the Minnesota Vikings defense has to get turnovers. I'm coming in Fresno. Shout out to LaShawn Jordan. I agree. A little pick right now from my man Duke Shelley would be nice. Maybe get Brian Asamoah some reps, huh? I love Asamoah. I love his speed. I want him starting to play a little more than Jordan Hicks. We'll see, though. Leonard Shelvin saying they should have not left Minneapolis. They'll have a hard time beating the Bears without any offensive linemen. All right, you guys are getting way too negative for me right now. Way too negative. Packers back on Rodgers shotgun, empty backfield. Takes a snap, looking left. Going to take a little, you missed the throw to the flat, the A.J. Dillon. Going to bring up a 2nd and long for the Green Bay Packers. Serge Storm saying, hell nah, Kirk coming in the second half. Hawk, don't sleep on my guy. Serge Storm, I agree. Jay Wick saying, INT is coming. Jay Wick, thank you. Get the positive energy going. I don't want you seeing getting all negative. I don't want to see you getting negative. Eric Lapointe, he's always typing his, school. Let's go. Let's get a stop here. Both quarterbacks off to a rough start here. 26 yards combined almost at the end of the first quarter. It's a weird game, man. This is a weird game. Rodgers shotgun. Dillon to the left. Vikings bring 4. Looking left. Taking a deep shot downfield. He's got Christian Watson wide open. He just overthrew him. Holy cow. Rodgers is looking for a pass interference.
What a baby. What a baby.
He is the
Quit
worst.
crying.
He should be in jail. Christian Watson. Ooh, nice little double move on Duke Shelley. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no PI there. Good move. Rodgers just missed
crying. Oh, my Lord. That's my favorite of his moves, man. Just putting his arms up, you know. What a clown, bro.
He's the LeBron of the NFL.
He really is. He really is.
Weakest play ever, Serge Storm. Let's go Vikings coming in from Haley. Rodgers shotgun on 3rd and long. Type those threes. Running back to the right. Vikings bring some pressure. Shannon Sullivan fell down, it looked like. hits Allen Lazard. Packers going to pick up the first down. You know, this Packers receiving core has been a lot better with the emergence of Christian Watson. So not all the attention can go on a guy like Allen Lazard. Those two have really gotten it going as of late. Picks up a huge 3rd and long right there. Scolongo saying, oh, my God, relax. Just one first down. They're going to make plays. We're going to make plays. It's a long game. Still in the first quarter. 55 seconds left. Clock ticking. Rodgers shotgun. Packers been in shotgun a lot today. Dillon to the left. Takes a snap. Going to go a little inside zone. Run up the middle of the Dillon. Going to fall forward for about 5 or 6. This may take us to the end of the first quarter if the Packers choose to do so. Showing some Allen Lazard highlights right now. They're kind of showing them off in the run blocking game. Yeah, I mean, the Packers, they've always been a good running team, especially the last 3 years, winning 13 games back-to-back years. Let's see if the Packers snap this ball. I don't believe they need to. 2nd and 6 coming here for Green Bay. 3 wide receivers to the left. Motions Lazard, left to right.
Don't jump. Don't jump.
Going to be a little fake pitch play. Rodgers taking a shot deep. Shelley's beat.
Oh,
Hell of a play, Shelley. Hell of a play,
Let's
Shelley.
go, Shelley.
One-on-one with
20.
Christian Watson. Type those 20s in the chat. Shout out the Duke Shelley. Wow, what a ball by Rodgers, too. Holy cow. Type those 20s for a shout-out. The Duke of Shelley coming in from JB Austin. K typing his Duke.
Let's go.
I like that. Let's go. Packers getting this one. Whew. Going to be a 3rd and long coming up next. Let's get the skulls going. Get the skulls and 20s going in the comments section. End of the first quarter. Vikings only down 14-3. We've been here all year, guys. We've been here actually against better teams. Remember, we were in Buffalo down 27-10 with 2 minutes left in the third. Did we panic? No, we're not going to panic now. Type those 20s. JB Austin saying 1 TD changes momentum, man. I hear you. And the next TD is going to be scored by the Minnesota Vikings. Camden typing his 20. K's typing 40-3. Relax, K. Not bringing that back up. Alex is typing Skull. Mateo Vargas Hippie typing his 20s. Haley's typing her skulls. Shout out to you. Crazy Eaters typing Skull. Kiko Cat typing Purple People Eaters going to show up. Let's get a pick 6 on Aaron Rodgers. Had too much ayahuasca with his girlfriend. Yeah, hopefully he's tripping balls today. Kiko Cat. Raven Longorgan typing skulls. Draco saying, yo, what up, Draco? Hey, we got over 330 people watching, everybody. 82 likes. We get to 100, I'm taking a shot at Tito's. And also, we also have the deal still going on. Every 25 subs we get today on the channel, I'm taking a shot, as now we are 3 subs away from the next shot. So if you guys do, it's free. Like the video and liking the video is free. Subscribing to the channel is free. You got 2 shots coming your way. We got the Tito's on deck. We had the upgrade from the last game. Shout out to you guys. 92 likes. We're getting there. His girlfriend Rodgers got no wife. He got a boyfriend. Relax.
Troy Aikman, Joe Buck, man. Those guys have been.
Shout out to you guys.
I've been slurping on that guy's schlong for years.
Seriously, man. Seriously. Jetta's TD coming from Sally.
Can you hear me all right, by the way?
Yeah.
Am my levels good here?
Yeah, at least they're showing up good on here.
Cool.
Yeah. You guys got my man Jack Sperry giving the color commentary on today's show. Big-time Vikes fan from Minnesota.
Skull Vikes, let's go.
Skull Vikes. All right, big
Let's get a
third down.
stop.
3rd and 6. Start of the second quarter. Rodgers, empty. Motions Dillon back into the backfield to the right of him. Rodgers takes the snap. 3-man rush only for the Vikes. Soft zone coverage, I think. I don't know. Maybe that was man. Lazard just beats Shannon Sullivan in his revenge game back in Green Bay. Again, for the second time on this drive on a 3rd down. Shay's typing her skull. Skull Longo. Man, I know. This defense got to get a stop right here. You can't go down 21-3. It's not good. Not good. 2 receptions, 23 yards for Lazard on today. This game so far. Rodgers 3 of 7, 24 yards. Hunter out of the game right now for 1st and 10. Running back to the left, running back to the right. Rodgers shotgun. Takes a snap. Going to be play action. Little ball fake. Checks it down to the flat to number 81. Harrison Smith comes up, makes the tackle. Going to be about 2nd and 6 coming your way on the Vikings 33-yard line. Let's get the 3rd down here. Shay's typing our purple, yellow hearts. Shout out to Shay. I see you guys in the chat. Little scoreboard watching around the league. Austin Eckler, 72-yard touchdown to give the Chargers the 14-3 lead over the Rams in the LA Bowl at SoFi. Guys, the Saints won today. Eagles lost. That means the Vikings do still have a chance for the number 1 seed. This game means a lot. This game's making me sick from Alex Drake. Rodgers, 2nd and 6. Shotgun running back to the left. Will the Vikings bring pressure? Going to be a little inside zone. Aaron Jones cuts it up middle. Going to be a 1st down and more for the Green Bay Packers as they are up to the Vikings 24-yard line. I do want to tell you about our sponsor on today's show right there, chatsports.com/bet. You guys want to bet NFL, NBA, whatever it may be, use our promo code chat125 and go to chatsports.com/bet. Hook you up with a 125% deposit bonus. Put $100 in, they'll give you $125 back, free to play with. Best deal out there out of any sports book. Go check them out. Go check them out. Here we go. Rodgers now under center. Going to be a pitch to the right to Aaron Jones. Looks like the Packers might have gotten the edge again there.
Now, Vikes have done an atrocious job at securing the edge in this game.
Can't set the edge today.
Oh, my Lord. Like I said before, guys, you need, in the type of defense that Ed Donatell likes to run, where those corners are all the way back, you got to secure the edge with your edge rushers. It's an absolute must. They haven't done it today. They've been running all over us.
As a $50 super chat from Kirk Chains. He types in, need some good vibes. We'll throw that on screen here in a second. Kirk Chains, my man. Maybe the chains have to come out for me soon. Bringing us over $200 in soups. Hand up middle to Aaron Jones. Going to bring all the way up to the Vikings. 6-yard line. Kirko, we need those vibes. Chains it right now. I'm hoping you got us. Kirko Chains with the $50 super chat. I'm taking a shot for you, Kirko Chains. Let's go. Shout out to you, Kirko Chains. Love the name, by the way, man. Love the name. I'm going outside to get some fresh air. I can't watch. Jay Wick, stop losing faith. I can't preach this enough. This team, they're very up and down. They're very drive to drive. Don't lose faith just yet. Rodgers shotgun. Motions Dillon to the right of him. 3 on the play clock. Rodgers take the snap. Going to be inside zone to A.J. Dillon. Goes about a yard. Fights forward for 2. Going to be 2nd and goal on the Vikings 4-yard line. Everybody spam those Skull Kirkos in the chat. Show Kirko Chains some love for showing the show some love. Shout out to Kirko Chains as Kevin Youngren with a $5 super chat saying defense. Let's go. Defense. Let's go. Shout out to Kevin, my man. Let's go. Kevin. Skull. Kevin. Skull. Kevin. Skull. Kevin. Chains are coming out next offensive drive. I'm sick of this. Chains are coming out next drive, everybody. Rodgers, shotgun. Dillon to the left. Going to be a little pitch play. There we go, Zedarius. Great play. Type those 3s in the chat. Going to be about a 3rd and goal from the Vikings 3-yard line. Very curious what the Packers play call is going to be here. What they decide to do here.
3rd down. Come on, get those 3s in the chat, baby.
Let's go. You heard them. Type those 3s for a shout out.
Type those 3s.
Rune.
It's going to stop.
Blake and VR. Tennessee Peeps. Let's go. Vikings fighting for the 1 seed here in Green Bay. Division rival matchup. Rodgers shotgun.
Looks like they're lining up in 0.
Jones motions him to the left. Gonna be a little play action. Rodgers throws a laser to Lazard, who maybe had a step on Shannon Sullivan. Vikings
kick that field goal.
Get the stop. They should kick the field goal. You never know with Mr. Matt Lafluer.
Oh, was that tipped?
Oh, I don't know. If Rodgers puts that in his belly, that's probably a touchdown.
Oh, it looks like they're going for it.
Watch the hard
Let's
count.
go.
Watch the hard
Come
count.
on.
Nobody jump. Nobody jump.
Stop them.
Type those fours, guys. Rodgers is up to the line of scrimmage. Type those fours. They're going for the kill shot. They're all pointing. He's not snapping this ball. He's not snapping. You guys smell that? You smell that? He's not snapping this football. Yeah, Rodgers, you can point around. You can do all
You're
that.
not doing nothing.
There you go. Yeah. Clap your hands now. Come on. Oh, you're not snapping the ball. Use that timeout, LaFleur. Oh, they're just going to take – actually, smart move. Just take the flag. Take the flag. All right. Vikings going to probably hold them to 3 here. If Mason Crosby – I'm shocked I'm still saying that he is still the kicker.
Guys, I can't say how big of a stop that was.
That's a huge stop,
Keeping this to under 2 scores.
Yes.
Touchdown would have made it 3 scores. That is huge.
Huge.
For the Vikings offense, or for the Vikings in general in this game.
Get 7 right here.
Yeah.
Get 7 right now.
We need a response from Kirk, JJ, Dalvin Cook and crew. They need a touchdown. They need the answer right now.
Yep. Couldn't agree more. You got to get it. You got to get at least 3 on this next drive. Obviously, I would love for them to get 7. Packers take the lead 17-3 with 9:48 in the second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a game in Green Bay. Vikings down early, but what's new? I'm used to this. Honestly, I live here. I'm comfortable right now. Everybody's all getting all nervous in the chat. I live here. Vikings live here. We're good. 357 people watching. If you guys haven't already, hit that sub button below. Every 25 subs, I'm taking a shot. We're doing something fun right now. All right, we actually just got 10 more subs. Here we go. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to put a shot clock on. I'll go you guys 2 for 1. If we get 10 subs in the next minute, we're at 9,347 right now. 10 subs in the next minute. It's free. Taking another shot. Change the vibes here. Vikings will get going. It's free. Helps us out. Subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it, guys. 17 seconds. Hit that sub button already if you want the Vikes to get this win today against the Green Bay Packers. Viewer discretion is advised. Field in bad shape. Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys slipping around there, Kirk O'Chains. I have seen a lot of guys slipping on the field. As he's saying San Fran is losing. Ooh, wow. Vikings could at least lock up that 2 seed if they win here and San Fran loses.
Jared Stidham's looking good today.
Really?
I'll look up his stat line real quick.
Oh, yeah. That's a game we should probably keep our eyes on here. As San Fran fighting for the 2 seed with the Minnesota Vikings. Hit that sub button already if you haven't. If you haven't already. Oh, we're 2 away. 2 away. And we got it. All right. You guys always got me. Pouring up the shot of Tito's.
So Jared Stidham is 11 of 14 for 145 and 2 tutties and a rating of 150.
You're kidding.
Nope.
Derek Carr, man. Derek Carr. That's the only thing I'm thinking.
Jared Stidham.
Cheers to you guys. Change the vibes here. Taking a shot of Tito's. Let's ride.
Brock Purdy is 7 of 10, 38 yards and 2 tutties. So 17-14, Raiders on top. So it's not like Purdy's playing bad. It's just that Stidham is playing well.
Yeah, seriously. Shout out to the Raiders. We need them to get the win. They were, I think, like 14-point underdogs or something today. Let's go. Cheers. Shout out to you, Shay. What you doing shots of? I just subscribed. We're doing a little Tito's. I put a little like kind of, it's called Crystal Light. I put it in there to make it taste a little good. It gives a little caffeine in there too. Keeps you hydrated. So we got Tito's on deck today. We're taking shots. Bill saying social. Oh, Austin Sebring. Let's go, my man. Oh, this is why I love Austin. Austin, I didn't even read the whole thing yet. But Austin sends good vibes every single time the Vikings are down. If we can do a 17-point comeback against the Bills, we can do it again against the Packers. We don't stop believing. Cardiac Kids, do it again. Kene Wangu having a great day kick return, and I don't know why they still kicked him up to the 29-yard line. Anthony Sebring, shout out to you. Vikings are getting this ball back. Alexander Villasenor saying, I miss Duke. Hey, Duke Shelley, 14th rated corner according to PFF, Xander. He's locking stuff up this year. We're calling him Shelly Island out here. Shout out to Zan in the chat. Sally saying W Gritty. Every $10 super chat, we're hitting the gritty. No more free gritties, though. Adrian Amos still at safety for the Packers. Wow. Cousins, 3 of 12, 25 yards and a pick. Not a good-looking stat line for Mr. Kirk Cousins. Under center, Dalvin Cook in the backfield. Going to be a hand up middle. Dalvin hits a seam. Little jump cut up close to a first down. If you guys are just joining us today, Austin Schlottman injured. Backup center already for the Vikes. Now we have Chris Reed starting at center. Brian O'Neill, star right tackle for the Vikings. He is out. Oli Uda is in his place. Oli Uda is in his place. Scolongo, yeah, he almost broke that. I feel like Dalvin's been so close this year a couple of times. He's been so close a couple of times. 2nd and 1 for the Vikes coming here. Cousins under center. Dalvin, 7 rushes, 17 yards. Ooh, breaks free. I thought that was going nowhere. Dalvin Cook, second effort, fight for the first down. Type those ones.
Type those
in the
ones.
chat. Type those ones.
Let's
in the
go.
chat. Gotta get the vibes going. We need a good drive here, fellas. We need a good drive. Get something going. Let's try to go get 7. First down, Vikings. First down, Vikings. Just takes one first down at a time. Just gotta get 1 first down. Then you get another. Jefferson doesn't have a catch yet. He's got 3 targets, no receptions, 0 yards.
I just saw Alexander's gritty again. He has a terrible gritty.
I
just realized that his gritty is awful.
Is this going to be a false start on the Vikings? Is that Darrisaw again? Might be Darrisaw's second false start. Darrisaw's had an unreal year. I mean, he really took that second-year leap that we were kind of expecting him to. But, Ezra Cleveland. Ezra Cleveland with the false start. Not good. Not good. Rainbow is not happy in the chat. Haley's typing her ones. Here we go.
Come on now.
The pass master. Another super chat. My man. We'll get to that in a second. First and 15 for the Vikes. Cousins under center. Dropping back. No play action. They might throw. Yep, there's a hold. I was going to say, I swear I saw Ezra Cleveland just grab some dude's neck when he was running in there. It's going to be a 1st and 25 for the Vikes.
Yikes.
Backing them up. Yep. Holding on the Vikings. But Pass Master, $5 super chat. I'm taking a shot for you, my man. Got some catching up to do here, brother. I will cool off on harassing Tom, Mitch, and Chase Lowell. This is my team and always has been. Pass Master, thank you.
Shout out the Pass Master.
Yeah, chat sports fan. I really do appreciate it. Let's
go.
Love to see it. Oh, my God. Get Cleveland out of here. Alex Drake. Yeah, I don't think we have a better option. So he's going to have to probably stay in that game. Jenkins Gaming. Bring out. Oh, my bad. Guys, that's why this drive is getting all messed up. Got the chains out. I know. We got to get the chains out. Kirk 1st and 25. Jefferson just got jammed out the line of scrimmage. Pass up to Hawkinson. Good chunk play right there. Picking up a lot of it. As Crazy Eaters, $5 super chat. Shout out to you, Crazy Eaters. Shout out to you. $5 super chat. Are we taking the Vikes live? We could, Xander. I mean, I don't know if Vikes money line, good value right now. 4 of 13. Cousins dropping back over the middle of the field. Another big contested catch from TJ Hawkinson, bringing up a 3rd and about 5. Scolongo saying my nerves are shot. Eli typing his skulls in the chat. Shout out to you guys supporting the show so far. $221 in super chats already. What a start we have here.
Come on now.
Come on.
Let's go.
Here we go. 3rd down for the Vikes here. Big 3rd down. Need to pick this up. 3rd and 4 on the Vikes 48-yard line.
Manageable here.
Very manageable. Motions Jefferson. Of course, Jair doesn't run with him. 4 seconds on the play clock. Osborne motions back. Yep, this Vikes.
Oh. I think we call a timeout.
Okay, all right, good.
Call a timeout.
Woo! Chris Reed just snapped the ball with nobody there. Okay, Vikings call a timeout. It's going to be 3rd and 4 on the Vikings 48-yard line. The center is driving me crazy. Yeah, listen, Chris Reed, it was funny. When we signed him this offseason, I was kind of all in. I heard good things from Colts fans. Obviously, I think Colts kind of a lineman if we're calling that in the NFL. But I was kind of excited. I mean, he sat behind Quentin Nelson for a couple of years. But, man, he looks bad today. Xander saying plus 520 on Skol. Xander, you should take that. I'm taking a shot for my man, Craze Eaters and Pass Master. Shout out to you. Every 25 subs, we are taking a shot of Tito's today. Here we go. Vikes burned a timeout to not get the false start or the delay of game call. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. No Vikings receivers have a catch so far. No Vikings receivers have a catch so far. Green Bay is loud. I see a lot of purple in the stadium, though. I love to see it. Chains are out. Motions Osborne right to left. Cousins shotgun. Madison to the right. Picks up the 4-man pressure.
Got it.
Over the middle. The KJ Osborne.
Oh.
Whoa. They just picked up. Yeah, throw the flag.
Yeah.
Thank you, Green Bay.
You cheaters.
Bunch of losers.
Cheaters.
Cheaters.
You guys can't do that.
Picking them up and throwing them on the ground like it's WWE.
We'll take
Type
that.
those ones. God, Green Bay gets me going, guys. Green Bay gets me going. Unnecessary roughness. 15 yards. Move those chains. God, I hate the Packers.
Say with us. You can't do that. You can't do that. One more. You can't do that.
Let's go. Yeah, get them off.
Let's go.
Get them off. What is that? What is that?
Yeah, what is
Bush League
this?
Stuff? God, I hate the Packers, everybody. God, I hate the Packers.
Scumbags.
Pack is cracking. You can't do that. Nope, you can't. 1st and 10 on the Packers' 31-yard line. Type those ones in the chat. Here we go. Vikings getting something going on this drive. Cousins empty. Packers look to only be bringing 4. They do. Cousins dropped back. Pressure from his blind side. That ball was tipped. Cousins threw a pick. The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage out of his hand. Cousins throws his 2nd pick of the night.
God, and that's not even on Cousins again. Like
Yeah.
it's just been bad luck after bad luck.
I mean, a kick return for a touchdown. Jefferson fell
foul. I mean,
too.
everyone's falling down.
Everybody's
today, man.
falling. Green Bay, get your field together. Another pick. Brutal. Cousins, ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's not good. That's not good. We'll see. I don't know, man. Everybody's typing their skulls in the chat. CC is saying trash. Vikings turn the ball over. Type those Fs. Type those Fs for a shout out.
But
Good
you know
night,
what?
everyone.
We can't lose faith, guys.
We can't lose faith. You can't lose faith just yet. This
team has done this too many times.
I know. They've done it too many times.
You know.
Thank you. That's a wrap. Skull Longo. Come on. Can't lose faith. Skull just saying field sucks. What a dump. I know. Sergi's typing his skulls. Keep Cocat typing his FGB. Shout out to you guys. I will type F the Packers. You know what? Let's get that going. Let's get the FGBs going in the chat. This is my mindset all day. This is my mindset all day long. Type those FGBs in the chat. Colin L saying Packers got this. I mean, it's looking like it so far, Colin. Chains are going away until this team deserves them. Until this team starts playing like it. At this point, Trevor Lawrence still has a better game than Cousins. SMH. Yeah, I mean, I'd take Trevor Lawrence over Kirk Cousins. I think a lot of people would too.
I think a lot of people would take Trevor Lawrence. I mean, Trevor Lawrence he's
balling, man.
Like top 3 quarterback in the second half of the year so far.
Top 5 QB. Maybe not yet, but he will be.
I mean, like other than Burrow, you'd be hard pressed to find anyone that's objectively better statistically than Trevor Lawrence in the second half of the year this year.
Seriously.
He's definitely a breakout MVP type candidate next year.
Putting the Jaguars on his back. As Scolger, a $10 super chat. Shout out to you, Scolger. Thank you for always supporting the show. We really do appreciate it around here. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. Colin L saying Lions won 41-10 on the Bears. Scolger, I'll hit the gritty for you. Trying to get some good vibes. This is a low energy gritty. I'm sorry. It's a low energy gritty right now. We're at $231 in super chats, 20 away from the next Vikings fight song as the Packers are going to take over on their 40-yard line. Vikings defense getting to come up with another stop. Vikings defense has not given up a touchdown yet today. Only given up 3 points. I think they've gotten 2 stops technically, and then obviously gave up 3. So we'll see what they do here. Kyle Schlepp, thank you for typing your skulls. We're not losing faith just yet. You know the guys on that sideline. They've been here. They're comfortable in the situation. Obviously, you don't want to be here, but it's not like this game is over. Gotta get
a stop. Any kind of points here, it's gonna be 3 scores.
Yes. Hunter standing up. Rodgers eye. Run middle. Gonna be falling forward for about 5 or 6 yards to A.J. Dillon, bringing up a 2nd and 4 for the Green Bay Packers. What happened on the sideline here? Jair Alexander shoves Jefferson in the back. Jair Alexander shoves Justin Jefferson in the back. I can't stand this guy. Like, I can't stand this guy. Jair, he's a moron. Jair Alexander's a moron. Jefferson slips. Green Bay, this field sucks. Get it together. Rodgers shotgun. Running back to the right. Motions Dillon out. Going to be a little run middle. Patrick Peterson coming down. Going to be a 3rd and 1.
Type those threes.
It's going to be
Type those
tight.
threes.
Watch the QB sneak here. Watch the QB sneak here. I feel like teams just hits at an all-time rate this year. I swear. Stopping a QB sneak might be one of the hardest things to do. Jefferson looks frustrated on the sidelines. I would be too. Jair's getting dirty after the play. Completely shoves Jefferson in the back on the Adrian Amos return off the interception from Cousins. He does not look happy on the sideline. Vikings offense going to need to get this going. Yep, QB sneak coming from Rodgers. Oh, no, pitch it out right. Kind of like that play call from Lafluer there. They're all baiting in on the QB sneak all the way down to the Vikings 20-yard line. Aaron Jones getting it going. They faked like they were going to go a little QB sneak with the push forward, little pitch to the left to Aaron Jones. I really like that play.
You know, that's the hardest thing to guard in the National Football League. You really have to sell out and really get up the middle there if you're going to stop that QB sneak. And even then, you don't get it.
Yep.
So I mean, if you bail out and go right down the middle there, you're leaving the outsides wide open. So good play call there by Matt Lafluer.
Great execution too.
Dang man, that's a massive play because now they're in field goal range and a field goal makes it 3 scores.
Still a field goal. Still a field goal though. You got to hold them in 3. Hunter and Smith standing up. Packers run the football. Hunter can't set the edge again. Kind of does there. Holds them to about 2 yards. Sperry, I'm going to be keeping my eyes on that.
That's a holding right there. That's a holding.
I'm going to keep my eyes on that, though. You mentioned that. I'm going to see how Hunter sets the edge today. Because the Packers, they've been attacking the outside a lot on these running plays.
Yep.
We'll see.
Well, they know.
Big hold.
Well, the thing is that Green Bay, their defense is literally the exact same system as the Minnesota Vikings. So they know how to attack it, and they know those weaknesses.
They do.
And Matt Lafluer, man, that McVay tree, they all run these Fangio-style systems.
Yep.
So they know that it's weaknesses and all this stuff. So, I mean.
Vikings, Packers, pretty carbon copies of each other.
Yeah, they're exactly the same.
McVay disciples,
same offense, same defense. It's literally the exact same team schematically.
1st and 20. Rodgers shotgun. Dillon to the right. Drops back. Looking right. Pass over the middle of the field to Cobb on a slant up to the Vikings 21-yard line, bringing up a 2nd and 11. Hold them to 3 here. You got to get 7 before half. You can go into the half down 20-10, and I think you're feeling pretty good. Scolongo. If you say that's a wrap one more time, it's not. It's not a wrap. Stop losing faith. Colin saying Vikes are playing like the Bears. I love this shot at the Bears. I love the unnecessary shot at the Bears. So which 6th seed are we facing? Take off. You mean which 7th seed are we facing? Actually, when we get this first round bye, Hunter on the pressure. Rodgers steps back, taking a shot for the end zone. Oh, my God. Touchdown Packers. Has Robert Tonyan. I don't know why Josh Metellus, our 3rd-string safety, is in the game.
Yeah, why is Metellus in the game?
Trying to go man.
What is that about?
Tonyan, Rodgers, classic, vintage Aaron Rodgers. The Vikings go down.
I don't think that was man. I think that was quarters hit there. And, against quarters there, it essentially how it works, if you're watching it at home, they're breaking down the play. It's essentially going to turn into man coverage, and he just lets him go. That's his assignment, and he just lets him go to the corner wide open. I don't know why 44 is in the game.
He kind of got him to bite. I don't know why he bit so hard on that. That was just wide open. Vikings going to be down 24-17 following the Mason Crosby extra point. 24-7 or 24-3.
See, that's one of the issues with Ed Donatel's quarters heavy Vic Fangio style scheme is that there's a lot of rules. There's lots of different coverage rules, and you need to have those down pat. And you're bringing in a third string safety that doesn't play a lot of ball. Of course he makes a mental mistake. Of course he does. What else do you expect from him? Good Lord, man. If you're gonna bring Metellus in, you got to call something different, in my opinion. You can't be going quarters and. God, that really stings there because now it's 3 touchdowns, not just 3 scores. It's 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns, yes, exactly. 24-3 here. Still Get this to 24-10 before half. Get it to
Yeah,
24-10 before half.
Yeah, make it a 2-score game, so that you have some momentum.
Yes.
The Packers get the ball at half, but
Yes.
you get a touchdown, you get a stop, you score again, get that momentum going. This game is not over still, guys. It's
not over.
It could be over real quick. Like, we're right on the precipice
Oh no,
there.
we're right there, Sperry.
But it's not over quite yet.
Not yet. Shout out to Haley saying she's got no negative vibes in her body, all positive, looking like 40-3 all over again. Or is it looking like another Colts 33-0 comeback? The second half is our game. Anthony Barry, shout out to you. I love the positive vibes. Everybody in the chat right now, type 8 for a shout out. We got to go score. Show Kirk Cousins some support. Type those 8s, and I'll give you a shout out. Pass Master, $2 super chat, giving me the vibes this way. The Cardiac Kids, Pass Master. The Cardiac Kids. He's saying plenty of game left. Let's go. Guys, I know we're down 24-3 right now, but everybody listen up right here. The 1 seed and the NFC is still in play. The Packers control their own destiny right now. The Packers are up 24-3, and they got the Lions next week. They're probably fully expecting to make the playoffs right now. If we could come back, crush their hopes, crush their dreams, and knock this team out and end their season right here. Down 24-3, I'm not losing faith. Type those 8s. Type those 8s. Hopefully that fired you up. Come on. We need the positive energy in the chat. JB Austin typing 8. Nicholas typing his 8. The GOAT, Pass Master, typing his 8. Anthony Sebring, another GOAT. My man, Vinny D, the main man from Chi-Town. Vinny D in the chat. Kiko Cat in the chat too, typing his 8. Blake in VR typing 8. Type those 8s. Get Kirk Cousins going. We need him to have a drive here because he's got to get it going. And we need this guy to get it going again too. Kene Wangu takes a bounce, takes it from the 1. Going to be tough to get it back up to the 20, but he gets it past the 20. Kene Wangu. Maybe you should start getting some touches on offense, KOC. I don't know. This dude is, every time he touches the football, he makes something happen. Greg Joseph, he just got absolutely burned on that kick return. It's a tip pick 6. That was unfortunate. The missed field goal. Listen, this is giving me major Colts game vibes. Ball tipped at the line of scrimmage. Come on, KC. Come on, JJ. Let's go. Type those 8s. Vikings back on 0. Packers have more interception return yards than the Vikings who have passing yards. Cousins shotgun, running back to the left. And a little swing play to KJ Osborne. He's got room. First down, Vikes. I like that. Good play call. Get something easy going. Get something easy going. Come on. Get those ones going in the chat. Get those ones
Get those positive vibes going. Let's get a TD here before half.
It just takes one TD at the end of half, changes the whole vibe. This will change the whole vibe right now if you go get this. Type those ones. You guys know what to do.
Vikings have been great in the 2-minute drill this year.
They have.
They've been great.
Cousins drops back, hits
Good.
Dalvin on the check down, and he drops it.
that.
Dalvin, brick hands, Cook.
Oh, no. Is he hurt?
Calling for an injury. I think he got his wind knocked out of him. It's a classic Dalvin Cook. He gets it from Xavier Rhodes. Anytime they make a bad play, they limp off the field.
Oh, my God.
You got to catch that, Dalvin. You had a chance to make that guy miss, too. He just turned his head before actually securing the ball. That's a tough look, Dalvin. Come on.
Another slip, by the way.
Another slip. Green Bay, fix your damn field. Every 25 subs, we're taking a shot. Hit that sub button. It's free. Over 400 people watching. Kirk Cousins shotgun. Hands off Madison. Trying to make a man miss. Working his way upfield. Going to be bringing up a 3rd down. Packers are playing very aggressive defense today. Going to be a 3rd and 5 on the Vikings 38-yard line. 3rd and 5 at the 2-minute warning from the Packers, or from the Vikings 38-yard line. Let's see here. All right, we're turning the chat on sub-only mode. If you guys are a sub to Vikings Now, type those 3s, or type me in there, because we got sub-only chat on right now. You can only chat if you are a subscriber. Type those me's. Don't get this. Just stop watching. Let's go long. Come on. Shoot, you already know. Pass Master, I already know your sub. Alvarez Freeman typing his me. JB Austin typing me. Calvin, the GOAT. Calvin. Hard Hat Hall of Fame member. Hard Hat Hall of Fame member Haley Styson typing me. Shout out to Haley. Shout out to Texas A. Tickler. Great name, typing his me. Drew Dom typing me. Anthony Sebring, the GOAT, typing me. Addison Bashan typing me. See Haley again. I see Josh Freed typing me. Nicholas Ochetti typing me. Hakai typing Skull K. No, sir. Hakai typing those cheese. Get the Packers fans out of here. Type those me's. Jesse saying punches. Colin saying me. Shout out to Phoenix, Arizona, where Colin's watching from. Pass master, me. That's my man right there. Pass master. Not losing faith just yet, guys. The chains are going to come out in the second half. They might come out for the whole second half. The Vikings score a touchdown. I'm ready to go in the game, guys. I'm ready to go in the game. I'm fired up. Josh Freed, are you a Vikings fan coming in from Nathan? Drew Dom, me and AZ. Shout out to Drew in Arizona. Sam Wise Golem saying me all day. Skull. Me all day. Skull. Pass master saying plenty of game left. Anthony Sebring saying second half is ours. Guys, this team, second half kids, the cardiac kids, the comeback kids, whatever you want to call them, this team will show fight in the second half. You bring this to a 14-point game going into halftime. Understand Packers get ball at half. This Vikings defense hasn't been too bad today, only giving up one touchdown and a field goal. We'll see. It's going to obviously take some work. It's going to take 7 right now, but with a third-string center, your backup right tackle, Jair Alexander getting away with murder on every single play on Justin Jefferson, it's going to be tough. But getting 7 right here is huge. Big third down for the Vikes. Jefferson catchless right now in the first half. Catchless right now in the first half. Here we go. Cousins shotgun. Looking Jefferson's way. Steps up in the pocket. Nails KJ Osborne over the middle of the field. Type those ones.
Get going.
Type those ones.
Here we go.
See, if they're going to give that much attention to Jefferson, guys like KJ, guys like Thielen, they got to get open. They got to make plays. Cousins, 8 of 19, 79 yards. I think Cousins is going to start get it going here. He's seen a couple easy completions. Get going. I want to see Cousins. Come on. Let's go. Tennessee typing those ones.
We don't have the all-22 view here, but what I'm seeing is a lot of bracketing and safety help on Jefferson right now. So you got Alexander on him, one of the best cover corners in the National Football League, and he's got safety help, so that's why they're not going to him right now, because the Packers know that Jefferson torched them last game.
He's the
they're
catalyst.
They're going to make somebody else beat them today, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah, but this is why I also love Kevin O'Connell so much. What he's done, and plus coming from that Sean McVay system where he was able to scheme Cooper Kupp open so much. Kevin O'Connell's last 3 games, he's been able to scheme Jefferson open all the time. Let's see if he can get that going here on this final drive, and especially in the second half. Vikings on the Green Bay 46-yard line. Listen, the Eagles, they don't have the number 1 seed locked up yet. They don't. They're 13-3. We're 12-3. God, if we would have beat them week 2, we would have the number 1 seed almost locked up, man. Haley saying, skull me, skull. Skull. Here we go. Cousins, shotgun, Madison, handoff, middle, fighting forward for about 7 or 8 yards. Strong run by Madison. I want to see a lot of Madison this second half.
I don't know if I agree with running the football here.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that either.
Especially with Madison. I mean, I like Madison, don't get me wrong, but, we need a touchdown here.
I like the physicality Madison brings, obviously, but let's go. Second and 2.
We need to get things going.
Cousins, dropping back. He's got time. Hockett.
Oh, catch it.
Good catch by Hockenson.
Attaboy.
That was close. First down, Vikes. Type those ones. First down, Vikes.
Type those ones.
Let's go.
TJ.
Let's go.
I was almost certain he was going to drop that. He had a nice line to him, gave him a big hit right as he caught it. Great catch by TJ.
Go. Cousins getting it going right now. Cousins shotgun, dropping back. Packers only bring 4 again. Looking Osborne's way. There we go. Falls out of bounds. Quick 5 yards.
Jefferson's still 0 catches.
Still 0 catches for Jefferson on the day. I'm sorry, Sam. Sam, I was just thinking about you, actually. That's funny. Not yet. Not yet. I told Sam, one of my good buddies in the office, I told him Jefferson's over is a lock today. He doesn't have a catch. So I'm sorry to say.
Did you listen to him?
Of course I did. Of course I did.
I thought he was going for the record today, Sam. Cousins, shotgun, 2nd and 5. 54 seconds left. Packers bring 4. Cousins sacked. Christian Darrisaw gets beat.
Let's get up now. Get up now.
Yeah, we got to get up now.
Or timeout. Take a timeout here. Good.
Yeah.
That's a good
46
idea.
seconds left. Vikings going to burn a timeout. Going to bring up a 3rd and 14. Vikings offense. Hollins beating
Sam,
him
they've
on
just
the
been
play.
bracketing him all game.
Yeah. Here we go.
Literally
Cousins
every
sacked.
play they're putting 2 guys on
So
him.
you know what the kind of shitty part of it is? So I parlayed, it was Justin Jefferson over 100 yards, but I parlayed that with Brandon Ayuk to score a touchdown.
And he scored a touchdown.
He scored the first
Wait, it was over 100 yards?
It was over 100.
We got time. We got time.
Sure, but
Cousins sacked for the 45th time this year.
Career high.
Wow. Here we go. 3rd and 14. Big play in the ball game here. Big play in the ball game. Shout out to everybody typing me the subs. Here we go. 24-3. Vikings down by 21. Vikings 1 of 3 on 3rd downs.
Come on, 8.
From 8+. 3rd and 14. Packers only bring 3. Set up a screen.
Ooh.
Madison cuts it upfield.
Looks like a field goal here, guys.
Yeah, you're going to have to take this 3. You're going to have to take this 3. I think the Packers just called the timeout, trying to get this ball back, seeing if they could go get 3 of their own.
Which, you don't love because, you get this 3 and it's still 3 scores. But, I mean, listen, points are points.
Points are points.
Sets the stage for a potential 3-touchdown run, It looks like O'Connell's upset with Kirk on the sideline.
See what we see here. Jair Alexander's such a douchebag.
He's physical, man.
He is getting physical with Jefferson today. Vikings going to try to kick this field goal. Joseph already missed one today from 46 yards.
Come on, Greggy, 2 gloves. Come on now.
Come on, Greg. We need this. Make this 24-6 going in the half. Make this 24-6 going into half. Yeah, Scolger's saying he's getting physical with JJ on the line of scrimmage. Listen, Greg Joseph, he hit the 61-yarder last week, but he has not been good from 50+ on the right hash, depending on where you're looking from. Kick is up, pushed it left.
Off.
God damn it, man.
Way off.
Greg Joseph, what the hell?
Wow.
A lot of miscues in this first half, man. A lot of miscues. 2 missed field goals, kick return for a touchdown, pick 6 off a tip. This team is shooting themselves in the foot over and over and over again today.
And that bites because, you make those 2 field goals, it's a 2-possession game.
Yeah, 24-9.
And it's like, now it's 3 scores, it's 3 touchdowns, and,
Packers, they got the ball with decent field. Not
yeah,
great field position, but they got a chance to go get 3 themselves.
Your only points came off of you were at literally the 1-yard line, and you couldn't score a touchdown.
That too.
After that block punt, everything's gone south for the Minnesota Vikings.
Seriously.
Everything.
Rodgers shotgun, running back to the left, 3 wide receivers to the right. Sedarius Smith and Daniil Hunter on the right side. Vikings appear to be bringing pressure. Bring 4. Hicks on the linebacker blitz. Hunter in his face. What a throw by Rodgers.
How did he complete that? He was being hit from behind when he threw that.
No way. That was a nasty
First of all,
throw.
how does he not fumble? And second, how does he throw an accurate pass?
That's incredible.
Jesus. And he's wide open over the middle.
All right, they're going to probably get up here and spike this ball and give their man, Mason Crosby, a very long field goal try. They have a chance to make this 27-3 going in the half. Need a miss here. Rodgers is dialed in. Packers control their own destiny now with the Commanders losing to the Browns. Commanders losing to the Browns. Game over before half from Jesse. Jesse, you didn't watch the Colts game. This game's not over yet. This game is not over yet. Game is not over yet. Green Bay gets the ball at half too. Oh no. All right, we need a miss here.
Need a miss? Need a stop? Then need a touchdown. We need to get something going.
56-yard attempt coming here from Crosby. He's 0 of 2 from 50 this year, and of course that is right down the middle.
Oh my!
Oh, hits the.
It got through. Of course it did.
Hits the crossbar, bounces in.
Every bounce has gone their way today. Of course that goes in. Of course.
27-3, going into halftime. Vikings down. Big.
But hey, guys, let's take a look at the positive here, if there is any. If the Vikings win this game,
that will be comeback.
That will be one of the greatest comebacks in Minnesota Viking history. Like, listen, like the Colts game was great, right? Like, biggest comeback in NFL history. But this is the Green Bay Packers at home, down by 24 at half.
Yep.
If the Vikings can go on that kind of run in the second half, oh boy. Oh boy. I have two brothers that are Packers fans. I would be rubbing it in those guys' faces for months.
Yes.
So, hey, man.
Not good.
We're in position to do something great here, all right? So that's the positive heading into half.
We are. Great moments come from great opportunities, and that's what you have before you men tonight. 400 people watching. Horse, of course. Type in skull. Let's get another comeback. JJ needs better cleats. Everybody needs better cleats. Everybody's been slipping all over here. We're going to try to get some stats going for you guys. We go through a little halftime show. We'll stay live. Actually, thank you. Here we go. Vikings down 27-3. Anthony Berry is saying locker room magic. CC saying time to get drunk. I mean, that's what happened at the Colts game. We got drunk and they came back. So, skull. The Vikings are down 27-3 at half. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Tough look for the Vikes right now. Tough looks. Not a good start to this game. Oh, worst playoff game ever coming for Vikings fans? No. Vikings, I still got faith in this ball club. This team, man, I mean, never want to lose faith with these guys, but down 27-3 with the Packers getting ball at half. It is not looking too good. Daniel, we're getting the numbers going here in a second. Just got to update it. Just got to update them on my end here. Doing this by myself, producing this piece. Bear with me. Let me double check on a couple of these numbers here, and we can run through them here for a little halftime show. So let me double check here. Gonna update these stats for you guys right now. Update these stats. Thank you, Sperry. Yeah, rough first half. I mean, obviously, you're down 27-3. No real breaking analysis I can give you guys right now besides Vikings are just not playing good football. Down 27-3, not doing much right. A lot of miscues on special teams. Offense, honestly, it's kind of crazy, but I feel like the defense has been the bright spot so far, if there ever is a bright spot. Even though they kind of caved and gave up that free 3 at the end of the half. Getting the stats going for you guys real quick. Aaron Rodgers is 8 of 14 now. He hasn't even been doing that much, and the Packers are winning. That's the thing that is scary about this. Rodgers has not even gotten going right now. Aaron Jones having 9 carries for 90 yards. That is a problem. Allen Lazard having 3 receptions for 39 yards. Here we go. We're going to get this up on here for you guys right now. Halftime show. We got still over 300 people watching. If you guys have not subbed yet, Calvin, my man, and Anthony Sebring, the guys that bring me good luck. These guys bring me good luck. All right, let's see what you guys have to say in the halftime show. Everybody spam. Skull, Calvin, Skull, Calvin. Let's ride. Calvin, I'm joined by Jack Sperry right now. He's saying second half, positivity, Skull. Calvin, I love it, man. I love it. You always bring positivity every single time. You're the one leading the hype train when we have here. Yes, we do, Sperry. We'll get that set up in a second. Anthony Sebring with a $5 super chat. Shout out to you. We have $241 in super chats. Really appreciate it, guys. He's saying F. Alexander. He can't cover JJ always one-on-one. He always needed help. I'm surprised JJ is keeping his cool from punching him because I would. I mean, listen, Jair is trying to bait. He's obviously trying to bait Jefferson into doing something. He's acting like a jackass on the field. But Jefferson's going to have to keep his cool, and he's going to have to keep playing, man. Simple as that. All right, let me pull these stats up for you guys real quick. Then we'll also bring on Jack Sperry here in a second. Here we go. See me work my magic right now. See if I can get this going for you guys. Sperry and I will give our thoughts on this game real quick. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. You want to type in Jack Sperry right now? In here. Just type Jack Sperry right now. There you go. Perfect. Sperry. Okay, and now can you just type in Patrick? Look at producer Sperry. Making it work. Yeah. There's MAN. There we go. All right. That work? There we go. All right. Welcome on, Jack Sperry. He's been giving you guys the color commentary in your ear this whole time. Sperry, what have you seen so far, man?
Man, it's not been pretty, guys. That's for damn sure. Okay,
Yep.
The Vikings offense, Kirk Cousins hasn't been great, but, the 2 interceptions today, if you think that those were on Kirk, you just don't know football, right? Like it was tipped, the deflection. It's just, the bounces have not gone Minnesota's way in this one. We've seen all throughout this year that Minnesota, time and time again, the bounces have gone their way. It's just not happening today.
It's not happening today.
So I don't know if the luck has run out or what it may be, but hey, like I said before, guys, there's a fantastic opportunity for an all-time great Vikings win here. If they can come back, it's going to be a tough one to climb up, but man, it would be fantastic if they did it.
We got Q in the chat saying, Skull Vikings, we are frauds. Skull Vikings, we are 4-0 in Super Bowl. Skull Vikings, we have the 4th lowest win percentage ever. That's just not true. Skull Vikings, you are owned by the Packers. That's funny because Kirk has a winning record in Minnesota versus Green Bay. Funny, Q.
Boom.
Yeah, boom. Anthony Sebring, the GOAT. The GOAT. Let's see what you're saying. Players in FB should be fined for that, or GB, probably assuming, for that WWE suplex. Seriously. I mean, KJ Osborne flipped up, thrown on the ground. I mean, that was insane.
Yeah, what was that?
Seriously.
Jesus. I mean, the Packers are just scumbags, all right? Vikings
Jair's-
fans, we know this. They are scumbags. This is what they do, all right? So I'm not surprised one iota that Jair Alexander is grittying after one deflected
Also, watch him right
pass.
here. They're not going to show up. But on that pick return, Jair just shoves Jefferson in the back. It's getting chippy. This really does feel like a classic Vikings-Packers rivalry game, and I love it. I'm all here for it. Packers defense, playing good ball. I mean, I know Vikings have obviously not been best today,
he's trying to get it to Jefferson, but they're doubling him. They're bracketing him. They're not letting him get open on the crossers. They're bringing their safeties down when they see him break inside. It's just not they need to make some adjustments here at halftime to maybe some double moves here. Maybe fake the in, then come back out to get that safety to bite. Something like that. They need to dial something up for Justin Jefferson here. To take advantage of what the Packers are doing with JJ, because what they're doing is working right now. 0 catches in the first half? 0.
Pretty sure first time all year.
That's unacceptable, guys. That's unacceptable. You got to get your best player of the football, and the Vikings have not done that. And they've still gotten in position for 3 field goals. If you can get Justin Jefferson the ball and get him a couple scores, get some momentum, get a stop here at the start of the second half, the Vikings have a shot. Okay, they do. They have the offensive explosiveness to get the job done. We've seen them stay cool in these kinds of situations before. The defense has actually looked okay. Aside from a couple decent drives from Green Bay, the Vikings defense has looked okay today. Compared to what we're used to seeing from the Vikings defense.
I know.
So I have not lost all hope, but it's not looking great.
Slight confidence because just this team's history this year. Another $2 super chat coming in from my man Anthony Sebring. Anthony, I always really do appreciate your support, man. You're always showing love to the channel. Saying Q is pissy because GB can't win without cheating. Yeah, Q's in the chat acting up, man. He's in the chat acting up. Packers fans. Yeah, we get some Packers fans in here. I mean, we could get chippy in the comment section right now, Pack. So we smoked y'all week 1. I mean, obviously you guys are going to come out banging right now. But we'll see. I mean, I don't think it's really too likely that the Vikings and Packers meet up in the playoffs because that would mean the Vikings do get the 2 seed, and that would mean the Niners would have to lose to the Raiders today.
They could.
Which
Jared
they are.
Stidham's
They're
playing his butt off today.
They're down 24-21 right now.
It's looking better than Derek Carr right now. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say the Packers are cheating today. I mean, obviously, Vikings are kind of just getting their ass kicked right now. But what Sperry was saying earlier about scheming Jefferson open, like not being able to do that. That's what has kind of been the catalyst this Vikings offense this whole year, is finding ways to get Jefferson the ball even though he's getting doubled, even though he's getting bracketed, putting him in the slot, putting him in all over. I mean, we just gotta make some adjustments here. 27-3 at half. Packers are coming back out.
I mean, guys, just imagine the faces of all of those Packers fans if they lose this game. Their playoff hopes are dead. They lose to the Vikings.
Season's
They
over.
give up a 27-3 lead. That would be beautiful. So, although this has been a tough game, Vikings fans, stick with it, all right? Keep those positive vibes going. We're going to get a stop here. We're going to get a touchdown. We're going to get back in this football game.
No, this team's done it multiple times this year. They did it in Buffalo. Obviously, did it against the Colts. But it's going to take a lot. It's going to have to just take, obviously, stops. I mean, Patrick Peterson said he walked up to Kevin O'Connell and Kirk Cousins before the Colts comeback, and he said, just get us 5 touchdowns. Hey, today, get 4 touchdowns in the second half. See what happens, Vikes. Score 4 times. Put the ball in the end zone 4 times. Q saying we smoking the Vikings. Q, I hope you keep that same energy in the second half. I really do hope you keep that same energy. I'll be looking for you, Q. I'll be looking for you. Shout out to my main man, Eric, in the chat. He's been with us all day long. He's been with us actually all year long. Skull Eric in the chat. Vikings fan from New Mexico. My guy. Come on. Skull.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
Q saying, here, let's see what Hannah's saying. We did not even have any wide open receivers. Vikings beat a team with no wide receivers in week 1. Yeah, I mean, obviously Packers receivers, a lot of young guys are going to get going throughout the year, just getting more reps. But, I mean, I don't know. I think this is I think the Vikings just getting outplayed, guys. I mean, it's not executing. A lot of miscues, too. I mean, you missed 2 field goals. I mean, this is 27-9. Obviously not the biggest difference in the world, but
it's something.
Yeah.
It's something. It's the difference between 3 scores and 2 scores. That's massive heading into the half.
All right, guys, we're getting on Q in the chat. Passmaster, $2 super chat, my man.
Let's go.
Brian,
rack it up.
Thank you. Brian, that just fired me up. Saying it's only half. Just watch out. Second half coming. Passmaster saying Q is in this channel's Gerbschmidt. Lol, let's go. Shout out to Passmaster. Passmaster, Anthony Sebring. They've been holding it down all day long. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Shout out to Passmaster, man, making jokes. Got Jair was hitting the gritty earlier, thinking he's so tough. Acting like Jefferson didn't hang 190 on his head in week 1.
Yeah, he thinks he's so tough, but he needs safety help over the top.
Yeah,
I
go
love
man one-on-one.
how he's jawing when he
Go
needs
man
safety
one-on-one.
help to guard Jefferson. Like, you're such a clown, dude. Like,
All right.
seriously.
Guys, this is what I'm doing.
All right, here we go. Comeback starting right here, Vikings fans. Let's go.
Let's do it. This is what I'm doing for the second half.
Kirk chains out.
Chains are coming out until they piss me
I'd
off.
put out my chains, but I'm not wearing no chains today.
Chains are coming out until they piss me off. I'm going to be very happy. We're acting like everybody in the chat right now, we're spamming Skull. We're spamming Skull in the comments. Romo and Nance are back. Bring the energy. Not just bring the energy. Bring the positive energy right now.
Let's go.
Everybody who types Skull gets a shout out. I sub so I can piss off some Vikings fans. Thanks, Hannah. I appreciate that. Thanks for the sub.
Appreciate you, Hannah.
Whatever, Hannah. Q saying, go Pack, go. Guys, flood them out. Type those skulls. Flood out the Packers fans. Greg Joseph, second half kick away. Going to be a touchback. Packers going to get the ball at the 25-yard line to start the second half. Vikings are getting ran. So far, we got some go Pack goes going. Guys, I need to see the skulls. Shout out Haley. Shout out Anthony. Shout out Nathan. Nathan's a real one. Shout out Zeb. Skull. Miracle at the Met. Let's do it. Alvarez typing his skulls. Eric's typing his. Go Pack goes. Get Eric out of the chat. Lafluer sucks coming in from Jackson. Love to see it. See y'all in the fourth quarter. Yeah, Q, I'll see you in the fourth quarter. You better come back. Let's go. Rodgers handoff middle. Up to Aaron Jones. Going to be a falling forward for about 7 yards. Here we go. Calvin giving Sperry some love with the $5 super chat.
Let's go!
He says, correct, Sperry. He still can't live up to JJ's challenge of guarding him one-on-one. It's just facts, Sperry.
He's a straight-up clown.
He's a clown.
He's a clown.
All right. Here we go. Second down coming up. 2nd and 4 for the Green Bay Packers. 3 and out here will be huge. Rodgers under center. Motions to tight end, right to left. Going to be a little pitch play, but they cut it back up the middle. Going to be a first down for the Green Bay Packers here. First down up to the 40-yard line for the Green Bay Packers right now. Packers running game, showing it right now. They're able to set the edge all day long. Vikings defense hasn't necessarily been the problem so far, but they haven't pissed me off too much. We're going to keep the chains out in the second half. Aaron Jones already over 100 yards rushing, 106 yards on 11 carries for Aaron Jones. Here we go. 27-3. Rodgers drops back, throw over the middle of the field, incomplete, bringing up a 2nd and 10. Sam, you're about to see Jefferson go for 100 yards in the second half, man. Don't lose faith, bro. Don't lose faith. About to witness history, Sam. I like that, Sam. I like that. We're about to make Sam's new year. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Vikings, Packers, 27-3. Vikings still fighting for that number 1 seed. Packers control their own destiny. They went out. They are in the playoffs. Anthony Sebring, I see your super chat. We'll get to that in a second. 2nd and 10. Rodgers empty. Motions Aaron Jones back into the backfield to the right of him. 5 on the play clock. Rodgers takes a snap. Looking right, hits the check down to Aaron Jones in the flat. Let's go. Type those threes. Anthony.
3rd and long. Let's go.
Type those threes. Shout out to Anthony, too. Vikings can do this just to piss off the Packers fans.
We need to stop, Vikings. Yes. Let's go.
We need to stop. Type those threes right now.
Skull Nation, let's go.
Come on.
Get those threes in the chat.
It takes one stop and then a touchdown. And then a stop and then a touchdown. We're right back in the game. Let's do it. Kurt, get going.
Come on.
Here we go. 3rd and 9. Type those threes. Skull Longo saying, get the damn stop. I'm all with you, Skull Longo. Rodgers shotgun. Dillon to the left. Zadarius Smith standing up.
Oh.
Here we go.
Showed blitz a little
Looks
bit
like they
there.
tried to do some cross. Rodgers taking a massive shot deep. Overthrows
Let's
and
go!
we get this stop. That's one stop. Chains are staying out. 27-3. 27-3. Looks like they just had, oh, look at Pat Pete running with them. Oh,
there we go. He's running with the 43 speedster.
The old man.
That's right.
Let's go, Pat Pete. Yeah, what are you bitching at, Rodgers?
12. Keep crying.
Keep crying, 12.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
that's all we want.
Such a baby. He's up 27-3, and he's whining to the refs about a ticky-tack foul that he didn't get.
He's always whining. Here we go. Pat O'Donnell, punt away to Jalen Reagor. Should still be returning. Punt returns for the Vikes. Going to be the Vikings football at around the 16-yard line.
Another slip.
There
was another slip on that play. This field is terrible today, man.
If we did take a shot for every time somebody slipped, we'd be rich. Or we'd be hammered. All right, here we go. How many subs can we pick up in the next minute? We are 5 subs away from another shot. We just crossed over 9,400. My goal was 9,500 on today. We are 94 subs away. It is free. Support the show. If we get 10 subs in the next minute, I'll take a shot of Tito's. Hey, guys, Vikings are getting it back going again. And also, every $50 super chat, it was good luck 2 weeks ago against the Colts. Hitting the Vikings fight song, it was good luck. $45 away from the next Vikings fight song. Every 10 subs we get in this minute, I'm taking a shot of Tito's. We're 30 seconds in. Let's see how many subs we're at. Blake Myers, my man, I already know you're subbed. You're a real one, Blake. Here we go. We need 5 more subs. We're getting there. 20 more seconds. 5 more subs. Who's got me? Who's trying to create another awesome comeback for this Minnesota Vikings and knock the Packers out? Come on, 2 more subs. Let's go. 1 more. 5 seconds left. 1 more sub.
Come on.
Can we do
Somebody
it?
do it.
Can we do it?
At the buzzer.
And we did it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Ride. Shout out to you guys. Get the good vibes going. All right. Sperry.
Yeah. What's up, Seeps?
What do we need to see right now?
What do we need to see? We need to see a touchdown to number 18. That's what we need to see. I want to see
we need a touchdown to 18.
I want to see a double move here. Okay, so this is what I want to see. I want to see an in route here on the first play.
Okay.
Make them think that's what we're doing. Okay. Second play, in route, out.
Cut that piece
hit
up.
That.
Let's go.
And then hit that corner, baby. That's what I want to see right now.
Sperry, if they actually do this, they hit a double move for a Jefferson touchdown, first play.
Beat double coverage.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Kevin O'Connell, whatever your best play is, like your best shot play, let's bring it out right now. Let's completely change the momentum.
We need a touchdown here. Okay.
Also,
field goal's not gonna do it.
Well, we're done kicking field goals, by the way.
Yeah,
Greg Joseph's done. We're done kicking field goals today.
Yeah, anything over 40 yards now, I want to go for it. Unless it's like fourth and
totally
20, I want to go for it because I don't trust Joseph in this weather right now, man.
I don't either. I don't either.
He's got those gloves on. He's uncomfortable.
He just doesn't look right.
You can just tell.
Push one right, push one left. Here we go. Cousins under center. Motions Jefferson. Hand off Dalvin up the middle. Gonna fight forward for about 5. Here we go. Pass master. Another $5 super chat. Let's see what you got to say. He's saying, Patrick, we're about to make sure it's no longer a beautiful day in Mr. Rodgers' neighborhood.
Let's go.
Come on, Vikings. Let's go. $40 away from the next Vikings fight song. If they score a touchdown right here, we got to do it.
We're going to be singing it loud and proud here after they score a touchdown.
We got to do it. Motion Jefferson again. Going to be another false start. That's, I think, the 4th one today.
And that's on the center there. He didn't snap it. See, they're going to call it on Cleveland, but it was the center that didn't snap it in time.
That's tough.
You can see on TV right now that he's telling him, snap the damn ball, man. Come on.
Chris Reed, I mean, it's not an easy task. In Green Bay, I mean, yeah, everybody else jumped with the center.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, man. Like, he needs to get this shit figured out. Like, seriously.
He's got to figure it out. 27-3 Vikings ball, 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 for the Minnesota Vikings. See what Kirk can get going. Shotgun. Looking over the middle of the field. Hits a check down to KJ Osborne. Fights forward. Oh! A $50 super chat from Kirk O'Chains. Kirk O'Chains. Second 50-piece of today. Shout out to you.
Let's go.
Shout out to you bringing us
Kirk
over
O'Chains.
$300. We got a Vikings fight song coming your way. Hopefully it's not a depressing one. Hopefully it's not a depressing Vikings fight song. 3rd and 3. Shout out to Kirk O'Chains. We really do appreciate it. Goes a long way here at the channel. We love your support. Skull. Kirko. Cousins drops back. Looking over the middle of the field. Drills. TJ Hockenson for a Vikings.
Let's go. Type those ones.
First down. You heard Sperry. Type those ones. Let's ride.
Get those ones in the chat. Let's go. We're driving. TJ Hockenson, man. Whenever Kirk needs a catch.
Seriously.
Whenever he needs a catch, he looks towards 87.
Always looking at 87 on those big 3rd
blanket.
downs. Type those ones, everybody. Shout out to Kirk O'Chains. Let's go. Kirko. Let's go. Let's see if the real Kirk O'Chains can get going in the second half here. 27-3, 10:30 on the clock. Motion stealing. Cousins under center. Going play action. Let's take a shot.
Come on, take a shot.
Steps up in the pocket.
Get going.
He's pump faking. Over the middle of the field. There's Adam Thielen.
There we go.
Where's Adam Thielen? There's Adam Thielen. For a first down. Keep those ones coming.
Keep those ones going.
I got that feeling in my stomach that the Vikings are coming back. Let's go. You guys feel it with me. Let's go. First down, baby. I see you, Daniel. Skull typing those ones. Blake Myers saying we moving. Braden Meeks, 27-3. Crazy. JB saying Vikes comeback. The comeback kids
again. I like that
again.
concept there by Kevin O'Connell there. Nice drawn-up concept there. The
awesome.
Double cross.
First reception from Thielen or Jefferson all day. Goes for 16. Vikings under center. Another play action. Pressure in his face. Kirk steps up. Vanilla Vic takes off. He's got room.
Let's go.
Keep them coming. Keep typing those ones.
Keep that good juju going. Come on.
Oh, my God.
Type those
ones. My God. I got a special feeling. The Vikes are coming back. Kirk O'Chains were singing the Vikings fight song once the Vikings score a touchdown here. Big baller. Kirk O'Chains. Chains are staying out. Till the Vikings do something bad, Chains stay out. They got to stop. Now they're getting a touchdown. 5 plays, 54 yards on this drive. Kirk Cousins, 37 rush yards. Might be a season high for Mr. Kirk Cousins.
You know what I want to see right now? Justin
I
Jefferson
hope
double
so.
move to the end zone.
Please
Let's
do.
go.
I formation, split out to the right with C.J. Ham, motion Jefferson. Gonna be a hand up middle to Cook.
Oh, another penalty.
Another false start. I'm gonna lose my mind. Yep.
Oh, it's delay a game.
Delay a game. Snap the ball, Kirk. I guess maybe the motion came in late, but
That's still on Kirk. Kirk's got to keep the team on schedule.
Gotta keep him on schedule. All right. 1st and 15. Haven't seen a lot of C.J. Ham today. He was playing a lot more in the previous weeks. We've seen a lot more I formation, a little heavy, but not a lot today. Not a lot today in Green Bay. Seen a lot of shotgun. A lot of shotgun. Here we go. Kirk Cousins shotgun. Dalvin Cook to the right of him. Jair's getting burned. JB, I hope you're right. Here we go. He's got press coverage on Jefferson on the right side. Cousins over the middle of the field finds Hawkinson, 4-5.
Let's get these yards back. Get to 3rd and manageable.
2nd and 10 right now. 4 down territory.
Making those yards back here. So it's just like an incompletion essentially.
It's 4 down territory. 4 down territory.
It is 4 down territory.
I mean, I'm done kicking field goals. I got no faith in Greg Joseph. Plus, you're down 27-3. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? Let's go. Longo. Are you back in? Are you back in, Longo? Are you back in? Saying caption, Kirk. Here we go. Jefferson averaging 117 receiving yards to this year. 0 today. Cousins steps up over the middle of the field. There he is.
There
Jefferson.
he is.
First reception of the game. Where you at, Jair? Where you at, Jair? Yeah, who are you talking to? Who are you talking
you're
to,
not
Jair?
gritty now.
Where you at?
Where's that gritty?
Yeah, where's the gritty, Jair?
Keep that same
Where's
energy.
the gritty, Jair? Where's the gritty? Yeah, a little zone coverage, but whatever.
It wasn't really his fault. But
it wasn't his fault. But where you at, Jair?
We hate that. We hate 23 here on the channel, bro.
we
we
hate
hate
him.
23.
Jefferson, first reception of the game. Let's get him going.
Even if it's not his fault, it's his fault.
Yes. Cousins changing the play at the line of scrimmage, it looks like. Under center, Dalvin Cook behind him. Gonna go another play action.
Here we go. End zone.
Taking a
End
shot.
zone.
End zone.
Oh.
Tried to fit one in there. The Hawkinson almost picked off. Amos almost had his second pick of the night. I like Kirk being aggressive right there, though. Giving his big man, T.J. Hawkinson, a chance.
Oh, God, that's a terrible read.
Maybe, do you think? Oh, no. Jair is over there in the corner.
That's just a bad read by Kirk Cousins there.
Yeah. We'll see. Tried to fit
Got
it.
a little lucky there, but hey, we're still driving. Come on.
Here we go. 2nd and 10. Vikings on the Green Bay 15. Hawkinson, 6 receptions, 50 yards on the game today.
Touchdowns only. Touchdowns only.
Kirk's been hot of late. Completed 9 of his last 10 for 86 yards. Here we go. Snap the ball. He's got time in the pocket. Never mind any fumbles.
He lost the ball.
Strip sack for the Green Bay Packers. That might wrap it up. That might wrap this game up, folks. Quick pressure in his face. Kenny Clark up the middle. Pretty sure he would have had the beat.
Was this Reed again, or was he?
Oh, that was Uda. Yep.
Oh,
Backup right tackle in for Brian O'Neill. Kirk can't hold on to the football. 27-3. Very, very disappointing. Very disappointing.
Yeah, man, that's a killer, man. Like you drive down the field, you're right there,
That blows.
and that.
Kirk's 3rd turnover of today's game. 3rd turnover of today's game.
I mean, I guess that's kind of his fault, but like at the same time, like none of those 3 turnovers are really Kirk's fault. Like
Nothing's clicking.
It's not like he's been having terrible reads and like throwing it in the coverage. I mean, he did have a bad read there close to the end zone, but I mean,
Yeah, that just can't happen. I mean, this is not going the Vikings' way today at all.
And you know, the thing is, Seeps, is that when the Vikings lose, you know what I'm gonna say, they lose big. And right now it's starting to lean
Feeling
towards
like
that.
40-3 against
But
Barry.
like, yeah,
Chains
man.
are going away.
If Vikings want any shot here, they got to get a stop, and they got to get a stop fast.
Yeah, they do. I mean,
And then they got to score fast too. Like we're getting to the point where it's got to be like quick scores.
Got to be
like
quick. Play aggressive, blitz a lot. I mean,
Dalvin Cook. If you have Dalvin Cook on your fantasy championship today, probably not getting many points for you.
oh, I got Jefferson in my fantasy championship. I'm actually gonna. I just reminded me. I'm probably losing.
I got him too in my chip.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
that sucks, Jefferson.
That sucks.
All right, whatever. Packers ball. Y'all have a turf field. Q. Have you been watching the game? People have been slipping all over. Relax. Q's in here talking. Kirko Chains can't win with the pick 6, kick return, and 3 turnovers. No, you can't. No, you
And
can't.
2 missed field goals, I might add.
And 2 missed field goals. That is true. That is true. 400 people watching, only 156 likes. We get the 175. Shot of Tito's. We might have to start drinking because it is getting ugly here in Green Bay for the Vikes.
Come on, man. It's just one click. Just one click of that button, man. It's
one
free.
click.
It's easy.
We're also 81 subs away from 9,500 subs here on the channel. You guys go down. Link is right there, youtube.com/@Vikings today. Go hit that sub button. It's free. Really helps us out here. Trippy saying, I hope we see y'all in the playoffs. I hope we see the Packers in the playoffs, too. I would love to see the Packers back in Minnesota.
Back in the bank. Back in the bank in our home.
Back in the bank.
Cozy.
Not on this terrible. I know the Vikes play on turf, and not a lot of players and fans are a fan of turf, but this field is awful in Green Bay. 3 giveaways, 3 points today for the Vikes. Packers football. Here we go. Rodgers under center. Dillon behind him. Going to be handoff middle to A.J. Dillon. Falling forward for about 3. Here we go.
Yeah, now, this is the tough thing about playing the Packers, guys. Is something you got to realize is that they got one of the best, when they have one of the best run games when there's 8 people in the box. When the defense knows they're running, they got that big body Dillon. I mean, and he's tough to stop. I don't care how many people he got in the box. So they're one of the best teams at closing teams out in that 4-minute, just chewing clock. So this is going to be tough. Vikings defense is going to have to step up, and they're going to have to stop the run.
Looked like Jefferson was open on that strip sack. They just showed it. He wasn't too happy, but here we go. Little run blitz there. Love it, Donatel. Love it. Bringing up a 3rd and long for the Vikes. All right, guys, it's not over yet. I don't know.
Boy, Pat Pete.
Come on. Look at that Donatel being a little aggressive. Look at that Donatel being a little aggressive. Let's ride. Let's ride. Shout out to Ed Donatel. Big 3rd down here. Type those 3s. Type those 3s. I see you, Q. Don't worry, bro.
Who's okay.
Asamoah in the game. It's Asamoah coming off the edge right here.
Duke Shelley is kind of playing way off on the other side.
What's new?
Looks like the Vikings sideline is yelling something.
Rodgers shotgun running back to the left.
Hopefully
Vikings
this isn't a
only bring
miscommunication.
3.
Oh, no, another
Kendricks
slip.
falls down. Fix your field, Green Bay. I mean,
another slip by the Vikings in a crucial spot.
Donatello's got to go home. Kendricks just got his ankle snapped.
The announcers are saying that it was a miscommunication by the Vikings defense. That's not it. It was just Kendricks just falling down.
Yeah, I mean, he was.
And it's like he slipped.
I mean, obviously you don't want Kendricks manned up on Randall Cobb, but
Well, I mean, that's the rules for Donatel's defense. I mean, it's man match. That's what it does, man. You can manipulate it in its rules so that linebackers aren't your best receivers.
Vikes bring pressure. Pack go play action. Tipped
Did it
at
get
the
tipped?
line. Packers. That would have been picked if it was Cousins throwing it. 2nd and 10. 4:50 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Vikings shouldn't have gotten wasted last night. Just can't stay upright. Does look like the team was out drinking. Here we go. 2nd and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings. Or for the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers. Here we go. Shout out to everybody who super chatted so far today. We are just over $300. Really appreciate it. Rodgers shotgun, running back to the right. Takes a snap. Vikes only bring 4. Quick little pass up to Christian Watson.
Tackle.
Can't tackle. Packers first down.
You got to tackle him, man. Jeez.
I don't know if that was Shannon Sullivan again, but he has had a rough game.
It looked like Sullivan. Just can't do this.
Sullivan's had a rough game in his return to Green Bay. Sullivan's had a rough game.
And this is exactly what the Vikings don't want. They don't want this long, methodical drive where they keep converting.
I mean, they're just going to put them out of their misery right now if they go score 7.
Yeah, if they score 7, it's over. Yeah. It's actually over.
Yeah. I mean, even if they milk it to the start of the 4th quarter and only get 3, it's over. I formation, split left.
Because it's at this point, the Vikings need to score 3 touchdowns and get 3 extra points to even tie it.
Packers have had to see something on the scouting report looking at this Vikings defense. They're really attacking the outsides here. A lot of pitch plays.
Well, I mean,
A lot of pitch plays.
a lot of it is just it's worked at the beginning of the game, so it's like we're going to keep doing it until you can stop it.
Don't fix it.
I mean, that's the Bill Belichick special right there. We're going to keep running something until you can prove that you can stop it. And the Vikings just haven't.
So,
And with guys like Zadarius Smith and Daniil Hunter on the edge, we should be getting that job done, but we're not.
So it's looking like with the Lions beating the Bears today, moving to 8-8, and the Packers most likely going to win this game, moving to 8-8. Looks like that Week 18 matchup, Packers-Lions, will be for that final wild card spot. Rodgers takes the snap. Vikings only bring 3. What's new? Rodgers steps up.
Oh, you're
Got a
leaving
man
him
wide
open.
Everybody kind of floated towards Rodgers. First down to his main man, Allen Lazard.
See, here's the thing. 2 guys went to go get Rodgers there. Yeah. You only needed 1 guy to go get him. Why'd you? I think it was Smith that was supposed to stay on Lazard, which I don't think he would have stayed on him.
And don't you just love Zadarius Smith dropping in coverage?
You just need 1 person to go after Rodgers. This is where the communication breaks down for the Vikings defense. This is why they're one of the worst-ranked defenses in the National Football League.
Still giving up the most
They don't
yards.
communicate well. It's just the truth of the matter. Unfortunately.
Sad. Rodgers under center. Dillon in the backfield. Fake handoff, little RPO option.
Another first down.
First down. To the rookie.
And a field goal makes it a 4-possession game. So
Mr. Romeo. Packers going for the kill shot right now. For scoreboard watching, Vikings fans, we still have a chance at that 2 seed, believe it or not, with the Raiders. Keeping it close with the 49ers, tied 24-24. Vikings fans, that game matters. That game matters for us. Also, if you guys want to bet on the Vikings in the playoffs, you want to bet on the Timberwolves, you want to bet on the Twins when they get back up going again, or the Minnesota Wild, go do it at BetUS. Go to chatsports.com/bet. Use promo code CHAT125. Rodgers shotgun. Going to be another inside zone up there to A.J. Dillon. Falling forward for about 2.5 yards, bringing up a 2nd and 8 from the Vikings. 21-yard line. Raiders blew it, obviously. They had a big lead. Yeah, hopefully they can hold on. Hopefully they can sneak one out and steal one in San Fran. That would be great. Jared Stidham, do us a solid here,
Hey,
huh?
Seeps, tell me if you heard this one before. The Raiders give up a big lead.
Oh, seriously.
Another one.
Another big lead given up for the Raiders today. Hopefully they can hang on and help the Vikings out here. Devontae is still doing his thing, coming in from my man Q. Or not my man, but shout out to Q for hanging out with us. Here we go. Rodgers, shotgun, going to burn a timeout right now. 2nd and 7. Vikes still down 27-3. I mean, if you just look at the miscues today, just for the Vikes, obviously 2 missed field goals. Kick return for a touchdown. A tipped pick 6 for a touchdown. You block a punt, you get the ball on the 1-yard line, and you only get 3. A lot has gone wrong. And obviously just fumbling, Kirk Cousins getting strip sacked. I mean, it's just been a tough game. In the red zone. I mean, it's just it's been a tough game. I mean, Vikings this whole year, obviously winning a lot of close games. They've had a lot of balls bounce their way. But today, it's not happening, man. Not happening at all.
And unfortunately, we've been saying this for multiple games this season. Like we saw it against the Cowboys, playoff team. Saw it against the Eagles, another playoff team, both of those Super Bowl contenders. Now we're seeing it against the Packers, another potential playoff team. And, this offense is not that good. And this defense isn't that good. That's the real concerning thing to me, is that, the Vikings are going to have to win shootouts in the playoffs.
And with this offense, we're kind of seeing it today. You take away 18. He's been the catalyst. He's been the spark plug.
Yep.
If you really obviously you can still scheme them open, which Kevin O'Connell's done this year. It's not like, every team comes in when they're playing the Vikings. They're trying to take away 18. Packers may have figured something out today. How to take away Jefferson.
If you don't think every single playoff team in the NFC isn't going to be looking at this game to see
100%.
what the Packers did to stop Justin Jefferson and see if it's
100%.
something that they can do with their personnel, you're crazy. They're going to. The Vikings better have an answer to this next week and going into the playoffs.
Yep.
And that's going to come down. The season's going to come down to that because the Vikings. Let's just face it, guys. If it's going to be a Super Bowl season for the Vikings, they're going to have to win a number of shootouts in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Multiple games where both teams are scoring over 30. and
this
they got to
defense
win them.
isn't. I mean, they're not going to hold a team to under 20 in the playoffs.
No.
And I honestly, I don't like getting up here and ripping the defense in a game like this where they really necessarily haven't been the biggest issue today. But Jair hasn't played JJ one-on-one. I mean, listen, Jair, I guarantee you guys, it's going to happen already. He's going to get in his post-game conference or his post-game presser.
Oh, he's going to be clowning him.
He's going to talk a lot of shit, and it's going to piss a lot of us Vikings fans off. It's going to piss me off. I'm probably not going to watch it. I'm not
going to watch it. I've never watched that clown, man.
I don't watch it. He also just talks like a moron, too. All right. Here we go. We're back in Green Bay. 2nd and 7. Coming from the Vikings 21-yard line. Rodgers sitting in shotgun. Here we go. Jones to the left. Rodgers shotgun. 2nd and 7 from the Vikes 21. Vikes bring 4. Little halfback draw to Aaron Jones. Going to fall forward for about 3 or 4 yards, bringing up a 3rd and 4 for the Green Bay Packers. They have a chance to either make this a 34-3 game or a 30-3 game. Classic Aaron Rodgers getting 12 men on the field when the Vikes are making subs as a free shot at the end zone. Gives his man a chance.
Don't throw that. Oh, thank God. I thought they were going to throw the flag there.
They just called a hold. I think that negates. I wonder if that.
I mean, this comes down to coaching here on the defensive side of the ball. You gotta have.
You know Rodgers is looking for that. Like
you gotta have your ducks in a row against Rodgers. You just do. They haven't, and they just didn't there. Good Lord. But like we've said today, man, like when the Vikings lose, they lose big, and usually to playoff teams. Which that's the big fear going into the playoffs here the next couple weeks, is that when they've played good teams, like they've got some wins against some playoff teams. Like the Giants made the playoffs today, beat them last week.
The Bills
beat the Bills in a really great win there, right? Like they've been able to do some good things against good teams, but there's also the examples of just getting ramshot.
Yeah.
You know, and the Packers aren't even like that good.
It's also looking like they're talking about this week of starting to split reps on the defensive line.
Oh.
They got their backups in right now. Smith and Hunter are both out. Looks like Patrick Jones and DJ are running the edges. Big old Aaron Jones is running over.
AJ Dillon is just running over people, man.
Oh, not good, not good. Going to take us probably to the 4th quarter. Packers knocking on the door. God, please, Lions, beat them next week. Please beat them next week.
Well, hold on now. Which team would you rather face in the playoffs?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'd rather play the Packers.
I'd rather play the Packers, too, honestly.
I don't want to face that Lions offense.
You're going to hang 40 on us.
I mean, the Lions offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson.
He'll be a head coach next year,
He's going to be he might be the first head coach scooped up, besides Sean Payton. Sean Payton will be the first domino to fall. Yeah. But Ben Johnson is that hot name, the Sean McVay type offensive genius mind that's going to get scooped up by somebody this offseason. And
he's got Jared Goff humming this year.
And he's resurrected Jared Goff's career. And you got Jameson Williams, who we all know cooked us the last time we played.
He had the one big touchdown.
And, you know, the thing about Ben Johnson, his particular talent is cutting up these Fangio-style cover 4, cover 6 style defenses like the Vikings have.
Yep.
And it's like, do I trust the Vikings to win a shootout there, even at home? I don't know.
It'll be a close game. I mean, it'll be a close game, and the Vikings win close games. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I would still expect them to win, but
like if it's the Packers at home, I think, especially with the way the defense is played relatively well when the starters have been in today, like I think the Vikings have a much better chance against Green Bay than against the Lions. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, me too. I think we're on the same page there.
Should we do a poll in the chat? Which player?
I'll change.
Or which team?
I'll change the pin poll right now. What NFC North team would you guys rather play? Who would you rather play? I'm going to go Lions as the top choice, Packers as the bottom choice. I just made this the new pin poll, guys. Let me know.
Let us know in the comments, guys.
Let me know.
Packers or Lions? Which one do you want to see in the playoffs?
Sperry and I were both saying probably the Packers. I mean, anytime you're seeing a divisional opponent 3 times, it's tough.
Yep. those games will always be relatively competitive because you know each other very, very well.
Yep. Alex is saying Packers. Nathan is saying Lions. Anthony Sebring, the GOAT, is saying Packers. Jay Wick saying play the practice squad. I mean, if they score here, no reason to play. No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I hate pulling the starters, but, I mean, you got the playoffs around the corner. You want to stay healthy. Alex Drake saying Packers because we will want revenge. I mean, we're going to want revenge on both teams. We're both coming off losses to both of these opponents. I mean, Vikings started off 3-0 in the division this year, winning 3 games at home. Now they're going to drop 2 straight road divisional games.
But on the other hand, they're both division rivals and we both lost, but there's something that's particularly special when you beat the Packers, especially in the playoffs.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. That's a good point, Sperry. That'll be
awesome. The Lions are they've been so bad for so long, and we've dominated that matchup where it doesn't even feel like a rivalry.
No,
it's
doesn't.
not a rivalry.
No,
the Packers are the true rivals of the Minnesota Vikings. So so to take them out would be something truly special.
Rodgers, I formation, little goal line.
Dylan,
he is so
just
good at
mauling.
The goal line. Packers score a touchdown. Vikings going down 33-3. Most likely going to be 34-3. Vikings getting their ass kicked, everybody.
Yikes, guys. Yikes.
Yikes is right. Vikes are getting their ass beat. I do want to show some love to you guys, though. We had an unreal stream last time. We gained a ton of subs, and I just want to thank you guys. I guess I actually haven't really had a chance to thank you guys for 9,000 subs. Channel's been growing like crazy. 2 weeks ago, we just hit 9K. We're already closing in on 9,500 today. Closing in on 9,500 today. Every 25 subs, we are taking a shot. We're at 9,429. Let's hit 9,500 today. Really goes a long way here. It's free. If you guys haven't already, just hit that sub button. A.J. Dillon punching it in there for the touchdown. Tough. Tough for the Vikes. And tough all game. Going down 34-3. Those greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers, man. 34-3. Who would have thought this? Not me. I would not have thought this. Anthony Sebring, another super chat. And Scolger. We will get you guys up on screen. Shout out to you guys. Scolger. Appreciate it. Another $20 super chat. Keeping the vibes going in here. Bring us to 334 on the day. And then my man Anthony Sebring. He's been holding it down the whole time. We'll read this real quick. Here we go. Anthony Sebring saying Packers fans saying Rodgers will destroy the Vikings. It's hilarious. Quite a bit of the miscues happen because of the damn field. Won't happen in Minnesota. I mean, the field's not the reason we're down 34-3. Obviously, the miscues, poor execution.
It'd be closer if it wasn't for the field, but
yes,
we're not going to make any excuses here. We're getting our ass kicked.
I mean, it's poor execution, poor game plan. I mean, you're down 34-3. You're really not doing much right.
Lack of adjustments on both sides of the football.
Yep, 100%.
The offensive line has been terrible today, too. We haven't really mentioned that.
Yeah.
The injuries early really, really hurt the Vikings, unfortunately. Yeah. And we need to get these guys healthy. Hopefully O'Neal's going to be all right.
O'Neal needs to get back.
That's going to be a big
huge
injury update. I don't even know what he injured, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I didn't get an update on that.
I didn't get an update
all.
either, so I guess we'll see on that front. So if anyone knows, put it down in the chat. But yeah, man, it's just a tough week. Another tough week for the Vikings. It's like every time they lose, they lose by a blowout. But yeah, man, it's a tough loss. But the Vikings, if we know anything about the Vikings, is that they win close games, and in the playoffs, you get a lot of close games. So, I mean,
the Vikings are going to have a negative 28-point differential as a 12-4 ball club.
Yeah,
that's incredible. That's really incredible. God, we gotta maybe keep Scoreboard watching right now.
This is the thing. Like, whenever we win, it's by less than 8 points, right? 8 or less, right? That's when we win. And then when we lose by double digits.
Okay, so Brian O'Neal,
that's the way it goes.
Dealing with a calf injury, Schlottman with an ankle. Both left in the first quarter. So a calf injury.
You really hope Bradbury can get back next week.
I never thought I'd be saying that.
Yeah, I know. Like as Vikings fans, we know how frustrating Bradbury is. But, I mean, now that we've seen
Schlottman hasn't been good either way.
Options, it's like, get him back, man. We miss Garrett. We miss Garrett.
Oh, we do miss
GB.
Garrett. Oh, Vikings get the ball back here. Giants clinch a playoff berth. Same with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So those two teams will be in the playoffs with the Minnesota Vikings, and we'll see between the
Giants
Packers
are
and the
frauds.
Lions.
We all know that. That's kind of the
scared.
team I want to see.
I would love to see the Giants. Actually, we gotta keep our eyes on that Niners game.
Yeah, we do.
If there's any update there, Cousins dropping back, taking a shot deep for the first time all game, and it's picked off. This is, I mean, I don't know what Cousins was looking at. He's trying to make a play, but
that's the thing with this team, man. It's like when it rains, it pours.
Seriously.
Like,
look at Jair, man. Get the hell off him. Look at this.
Dude, he's up in
Look
his
at this.
business.
Yo, Jair is such a douchebag. Justin, don't even listen to this. This dude's a clown.
Oh, my.
I mean, this is actually embarrassing.
Oh, look at.
This is embarrassing for Jair Alexander. This is embarrassing for him.
Dude,
This is embarrassing. You're a tool.
I am so
You're
sick
a
of this,
tool.
man. I'm so
You're a
sick of
tool.
him. I'm sick of his
You're an
bullshit.
8-8 ball club. Sit down. Show the end of this. He should be thrown out of the game. Show the replay, CBS. 4 turnovers for the Vikes today, 0 for the Packers going to try to run this score up.
Yeah, that's kind of like the calling card, right, for when the Vikings lose. Lots of turnovers, right, on offense. It's like once they get down big, aside from the Colts game and yes, the Buffalo game as well, like when they get down, they start turning the ball over a lot.
This is concerning.
Yeah, man,
Dave Nelson, nice job announcing, guys. Would love to see you on a winning day. Yeah, it's not happening today, though. Can tune in. Playoffs. We'll be here. Hopefully that will be a winning day.
We'll be here.
That's tough, man. That's tough. Romo Nance. Lions Packers next week. I wonder if that's going to be the game that gets flexed to that Sunday night.
It could be.
I will say.
Well, now, it's not going to be Panthers Saints now because the Bucs wrapped up the NFC South today.
I will say, Jefferson, a lot of negatives today. Jefferson's kept his cool with Jair just acting like a jackass on the field all day. I would have wanted to knock Jair out. Since him hitting the gritty on Jefferson, I would have wanted to clock him. Jair, he's not in Jefferson's head, Hannah. Jefferson's been cool this whole game. See, the thing is, like, just because he's doing slimy shit, like, he's not even like, listen, obviously he's having a good game. He's holding Jefferson to one catch. Obviously, it's a lot of bracket coverage, safety over the top. It's not like he's going with them one-on-one. But, like, just the little shit after the play. Like, Jefferson hasn't reacted to it.
Like the push in the
gritty,
back, like.
Thank you, Eric. Also, he's saying he's a professional. Another super chat coming in from my man Anthony Sebring, the GOAT, here on Vikings Now. Let's see what you got to say. I love hearing when you guys chime in. He said, this is ridiculous. Of course, media will have a field day. They will give Alexander credit when he really deserves a fine and a punch in the face by JJ. You just summed my thoughts up perfectly, Anthony. He does deserve a punch in the face by JJ.
Hey, if you hate Jair Alexander, put F23
Yeah,
in the comments
put
right now.
F23 in the
spam
chat.
F23. Let's go. Spam it.
Yeah, this is,
He is public enemy number 1 in School Nation
Oh, my
right
God,
now.
I want to play the Packers again. Oh, my God, I want to play the Packers again.
At home, in our
Please
house,
give me him.
we want them.
Give me them in the playoffs. I need the Niners to lose. I want to see them in the 2-7. Please, can we see them in the 2-7? Please, can we see them in the 2-7?
So Niners are up 27-24 right now.
27-24? Okay.
No.
Okay.
And Las
23
Vegas.
is
But
the
Las
goat.
Vegas has the ball and they're driving.
Okay, let's
All
go. Give me the Packers again in the playoffs. Come on, Raiders. God, I hate
So
Jair Alexander.
5:54 left in the fourth, and right now the win probability is 71.5 for the Niners.
Okay.
So Raiders got a little bit of work to do.
Yes, they do. Romo is such
I wish
a
I wasn't.
Packer fan.
I'm wearing Raiders colors. All right.
That's good. Yeah,
Let's
he
go.
is. It's where he's got his black Nike
Come on.
Rodgers under center. Takes a timeout. Clock was running down. Hannah's typing her F-18s. Hannah, relax.
F23.
Yeah, F-23. How fraud Cousins doing? How many yards does Jefferson have? This listen, Packers fans, I mean, you can celebrate your Super Bowl today. I mean, that's fine. I mean, you guys are 500 for the first time since week 5. Like when you guys started, you guys were 3-1 and then lost like
a bunch of games
5
in a row.
So, no, congrats. I mean, you guys are getting the 500. You guys have a chance to be the 7th seed in the NFC playoffs. Good job, Green Bay. Clap it up for the Packers. Really proud of you guys. Bunch of tools. It's a damn shame.
It's a damn shame, man.
Oldest current NFL franchise with no championships. Why are you showing that, CBS?
Because media hates the Vikings, bro.
They love
This is what I'm
picking on
telling you.
us.
They love the Packers, and they hate the Vikings. This is the way it works.
Yeah, I get it, Q. We're 0-4 in Super Bowls. Congrats for reading a stat out for me. Rodgers rolls out, hits Tunyon.
Wide open with space to run.
Just pull the starters. I mean, get out of here. Yeah,
I think they already
Celebrate.
have. Most
Celebrate.
of them. They've pulled Hunter and Zadarius, haven't they?
Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while.
Harry's still
Smith.
on the field. Get him off,
Get
man.
him out there. Yeah, it's looking like they got Patrick Jones and everybody. Linebackers bite on the play action. Hits Tunyon in the flat.
What
He's
was the
having a good
final
day.
score of the Cowboys game?
40-3.
Yeah, 40
So it's
to
gonna
40
be-
to 3. There you
Could
go.
you imagine? Touchdown here, misses an extra point. I hope this butt whooping sinks in. Yeah, I mean, hey, sometimes this will lock a team back in. Obviously, you want to go into the playoffs playing
Yeah.
hot, but you know this team will be locked in at practice this week. Pitch out to the right to Taylor,
Who we got
Brian
next week?
Asamoah,
Remind me.
Bears in Chicago.
Yeah, that's right, Bears.
So honestly,
but that's the thing.
so if the Niners win, we'll be not locked into the 3 seed, but we'll be locked into the 3 seed because I don't think the Niners are going to lose. I see the Vikings resting a lot of guys next week in Chicago, and I see the Bears probably resting Fields. They probably don't want to get him hurt in the last week of the year. So, Omega Trees, how are we losing to the Packers? A lot. A lot has happened.
I mean, a lot has happened. A lot of bad bounces.
5-man rush.
Tackle, please. Thank
Cam
you.
Bynum. Be 3rd and goal from about the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal from about the 2-yard line. Niners up 27-24. Raiders have the football and driving. So it's going to be interesting in the NFC. So the Seahawks, Lions, and Packers all are going to be 8-8. The Seahawks won the head-to-head against the Lions. So even if the Lions beat the Packers next week,
it could not be the Lions.
could be the Seahawks. Oh my God, give me the Seahawks.
Can you imagine if someone told you that the Seahawks would be in the playoffs?
The Seahawks and
at the
Giants?
end of the year, at the beginning of the season, like people.
Rodgers just faked out Brian Asamoah for a touchdown. Oh, here we go, Rodgers. Come on. This is your Super Bowl, man. Really enjoy it. Let it soak in, bro.
Really enjoy it, buddy.
Let it soak in.
Good Lord.
What a douchebag. All right. Vikings down 40-3. Obviously, I'm just pissed off and
Seeps
talking
is pissed,
shit
man.
right now,
Seeps
but-
is pissed, guys.
no, I mean, Packers just kicked their ass all day long. Brian Asamoah faked out on the pump fake. Rookie getting schooled by the vet. Rodgers walks it in for another touchdown. J.B. Austin saying come
Just
back
got
time.
schooled. Asamoah just got schooled. He fell for the fake and just God, that's embarrassing.
That is embarrassing. Field goal's good. Gonna make it.
I'm glad he's
41.
getting out there, getting the experience, getting the reps. It's what he needs. But I mean, good Lord, that he just got schooled by an all-time great right there.
Here we go. Anthony Sebring, another $5 super chat. I really appreciate it, my man.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate you.
Here we go. This really don't matter. Celebrate your Super Bowl win because you were losing the wild card. Green Bay weather. It's like it's by the Vikings or 49ers. Okay, so he's just saying they're going to get knocked out by either us or the 49ers. Either way, you guys are losing wild card weekend. So, Stephen, can I please get a shout out? Shout out to my man, Stephen Mawson, and my man, Jesse Fletcher saying F23. Why is it not the 49ers game yet? I'm shocked. CBS might switch this over. I'm not going to lie. CBS might switch this over.
Man, I've got a.
This is their Super Bowl.
I've got. Yes, it is. Enjoy this one, Packers. Enjoy it. All right. I can't wait I can't wait to laugh when you lose to the Lions next week.
You got a Packer fan.
I can't wait.
Packer fans sending in $2 saying, "Go Pack, go." Sergi Carr.
Hey man, we appreciate the super chat.
Yeah,
That's all we're gonna say. That's all we're gonna say, man.
Yeah, I'll keep my mouth shut on this one, Sergi. Thank you. Nearly a shutout. I mean, shit, it should have been a shutout if we didn't get the
Yeah, but if it wasn't for the block punt, we would have 0 points. 0.
Lions fan here coming in from Chris. Chris, pulling for you next week, my man. Pulling for you next week. Please beat him.
Go get him. Go get him.
Let's take a shot. Why not?
Why not? It's been a rough one.
Q, you're done. You're done. Put user in timeout. Q's out of here. Q's out of here. He's saying thanks. Hope they do. Yeah, I mean, I'm really hoping you guys beat the Packers.
Packer fans, if you've been calling the Vikings frauds these past couple weeks, I don't want to hear, that the Packers are back. All right, if you were the ones, I want you to keep that same energy. If the Vikings are frauds, you just beat frauds.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
so keep that same energy. Don't be going, the Packers are Super Bowl contenders now. Like, all right, just stay consistent. That's all I ask, man. Come on.
Jesse saying knockout 23. I wish. If I saw him in the streets when I was walking home, I'd get my ass kicked, but I'd go down swinging. Go down swinging for my man JJ. Packers take it. No, Packers are too good. Packers are disrespectful. I mean, they're just playing dirty. So here are the struggling receivers for the Minnesota Vikings.
5 targets, 1 catch for Justin Jefferson today.
Pass Master saying, who let all the Gerbschmidts in here with the $2 super chat. Shout out to you, bro. Seriously.
Gerbschmidts. Love it, man.
The Packers, bro. Kane Wongwu. Ooh, hits a seam. Another good kick return. He's been the only bright spot this whole time. So what happened to the comeback?
Hawkinson's played well.
Hawkinson's played well, too.
The defense at times when they had their starters in was looking okay at times. Patrick Peterson actually had a pretty decent game.
Yeah, he had a couple of nice plays.
But for the most part, it's been shit.
It has been shit. Nobody's making excuses. The Vikes lost this one. Vikes beat the Pack. Pack beat the Vikes. So what? The difference is Green Bay lost 8 games so far. Can't change that stat. Fire me up, Jay Wick. Fire me up, man. That is true.
Woo.
Hey, Packers fans, you're watching at home. So it's a 7 and 8 at the bottom. Gonna be me. Still 9 minutes left in this game.
The Packers defense, I think now has 3 or 4 games in a row with 2 or more interceptions.
Because they had 3 last week.
They are one of the most potent turnover grabbers here in the last couple weeks. If they have anything going for their team right now, it's not Aaron Rodgers, it's not Christian Watson like everyone wants to say.
It's the secondary. They're playing
It's the secondary. And I mean, right now they're turning the ball over a lot.
Yep. Kirk O'Chain saying take Kirk out. I'd say take him out. I do agree with that.
I'd take him out.
Emerald saying go Lions, go Lions. Go Lions.
Yeah.
But we are 7 and 8.
Never thought I'd say those words, man. Go Lions.
No. CC saying Cousins pick alert. Cousins should probably.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he threw a pick here. I mean, this is what he does, man. When you're down by this much, he
tries to force it.
He tries to force it. He tries to force things. He does.
Cousins hits Hawk. First down. Vikes just past midfield.
We'll take that. Like I said, Hawkinson's played well. I mean, he's played normal.
7 receptions, 58 yards. I mean, he's Cousins' go-to guy in those.
Yeah, if you had Hawkinson on your fantasy team today, he got you some pretty decent pointage there for a tight end.
For a tight end, yeah. Cousins, ugly numbers. 158 yards, 3 picks, 17 of 30. Ugly, 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 ugly. We will have a post-game show after Cousins taking a shot. Oh, Jalen Naylor. Wow, the 6th-round rookie out of Michigan State.
All right, Jalen Naylor.
Touchdown, but there's a flag on the play. I'm assuming this
Watch this be a holding on the center, Reed. Watch it be on Reed. Just watch.
It definitely is.
All right, hey, we got
Vikings.
a touchdown. Let's go.
Shout out to Jalen Naylor. Touchdown Vikes, first career touchdown for the rookie wide receiver out of Michigan State. I was a big fan of him coming out of the draft. He's a sweet route runner, pretty shifty. I was a little shocked he made the roster. Good ball by Cousins, splitting safety and corner on
hit
that
that nice
one.
hole shot there against the cover 2.
That's good. That's good. 47 yards,
We'll take
touchdown. Damn, Niners just took the lead.
We'll take that touchdown. I mean,
Hey,
let's get some positive juice going for next week.
Yeah.
All right?
let's get some momentum, man. Greg Joseph, honestly wouldn't be
Well,
shocked.
you know Justin Jefferson's playing next week.
Yeah.
Because he's going for that record next week.
Shit, I mean,
They're gonna be trying to.
he's gonna have to get like 190 at
Yeah,
least.
it's gonna be tough for Jefferson now to get that record. Like coming into today, it seemed pretty likely he was gonna get it. Now he's gonna have to have one of his best games of the season in order to break it.
No, seriously. Pack the bus up, Vikings. It's over. Low. Yeah, I know. This game's over. 41-10. Vikes losing to the Green Bay Packers. It's a tough loss for this Minnesota Vikings team. You know, you still had the number 1 seed. Not in the palm of your hands, but you had a chance at it. The Eagles would lose next week to the Giants. Giants probably aren't going to play any starters anyways. But it would have put the Eagles in a tough position. I mean, the Niners still now have a chance at the 1 seed too if the Eagles lose next week and they win. So, I mean, the Eagles, it's going to be interesting to see what they do handling Jalen Hurts' shoulder injury. But, yeah, Dave Nelson saying try an onside kick. I mean, why not? I mean, get anything to work here. Get anything to put the ball back in our offense's hands. Tough game for the Vikes, everybody. Tough game. 41-10. 49ers take the lead over the Raiders. 34-27 with 2:17 left. If they hold on, they will move into the number 2 seed. It's looking like the Vikings. The season ended today. These scores both hold up with the Niners winning and Packers winning. The Vikes are looking to probably play against the New York Giants in round 1 wild card weekend. Shout out to everybody who's hit that sub button. We're 4 more subs away from another shot of Tito's. Got some vodka on deck today. Hit that sub button. I'll take another shot for you fellas. Appreciate everybody who's hit that sub button, showing support. Really goes a long way here.
All right, so update from the 49ers-Raiders game. It's 34-27. Niners are on top.
Okay.
Raiders just got the football with 2:17 left in the 4th. So
Okay.
they need it. So they need to drive down with Jared Stidham.
They're probably going to go
score
for
a
2.
touchdown.
I mean, they're probably going to go for 2. They're on the road. They got nothing to lose. So
Yeah, they got nothing to lose, man.
so we'll see.
And like we know what the Raiders do in those overtime situations. Like we know how they do their. They've been the opposite of the Vikings
That
this year.
complete opposite of the Vikings.
Complete opposite, right? They lose all of their close games.
yeah.
You know, they don't come back in games. Like they give up big leads. Like
Yep.
they're literally the exact opposite of the 2022 Minnesota Vikings.
Very similar to the 2021
Well, I guess now
Vikes.
2023 Minnesota Vikings.
It's true, Sperry. Happy
Well,
New Year, everybody.
I think
Happy
it still
New Year.
count. Doesn't it still count as the 2022 season though? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it does.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty
I
sure
guess it
it's
would
still.
be.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. 2022, 2023 Minnesota Vikings.
People are spamming their cheeses in the chat. Sad. 41-10. Packers getting this football back.
Get those FGBs in there, man. Get those FGBs in there. Come
Yeah,
on, get them in the
something.
chat.
God, I would want to play the Packers so bad in the playoffs. Yeah, Week 18 finale. We got 2 games on Saturday this upcoming weekend. That's going to be a lot of fun. And obviously the typical Sunday slate. Oh, not too good today, guys. Not too good. Sorry for being low energy right now, but it's tough to be when this team's getting their
Yeah,
ass
it's tough to
kicked.
be high energy when your team's down 41-10. Guys.
Jordan Love in the game.
Yeah, now we got Jordan Love getting some reps.
How exciting is this? Hand off to Taylor, going about 3 yards to the left. Giants blew out the Colts earlier today, clinching their playoff berth. Shout out to Sperry, though, joining me today. Show Sperry some love in the comments. He's a big Vikings fan. He's from Minnesota. Everybody's typed some skull Sperry. Skull.
Sperry Skulls. Let's
Sperry
go.
Skulls.
Sperry Skulls.
Get the skull, Sperry Coles, whatever you want to do. Show Sperry some love in the comments. Hanging out with us today. As Eric saying, skull. Keep your head up. Skull. Eric, you always know. I just need to reset. I just need to sleep on this. Reset. We'll be back going.
We'll be fine,
week.
guys.
Yeah.
We're already locked in. Like, we're fine.
Yeah, we're locked in playoffs. We're gonna be hosting a playoff game, no matter who it is. It's NFL playoffs, man. I mean, anything.
It's still been a magical season.
And it still
I
could
don't
be.
think the magic's run out.
Yeah. Eric's typing his skull Sperry's. Rodgers out for the rest of the game, 15 to 24, 159.
Yeah, he didn't even play that great.
He didn't even have to do anything.
He barely.
Rodgers,
he had that nice pump fake that for the touchdown there on Asamoah, but I mean,
sweet. Rodgers
it hasn't been anything special today. That's for damn sure.
He hasn't thrown for over 260 yards this whole year.
I believe it. Like I say, it's not Aaron Rodgers, right? It's not the offense that's getting Green Bay these wins. It's the turnovers.
Yep.
It's the turnovers that put them in position to win, and then Rodgers and that offense make enough plays.
Yep. Skull Sperry's coming in from Nathan.
Let's go.
Shout
Skull.
out to you guys.
Let's go.
Bang.
Bang.
Went to downer, came back, and we scored. Yeah, we scored, Benjamin. Packers giving Jordan Love some reps here with 5:35 left in the game. They should probably just go running.
It's not the worst blowout that the Vikings have taken this year. All right, it's not the worst. It's not the biggest. All right, so at least we can say that.
Good spin zone from Sperry right there. It's not the worst loss of the world.
That's what I do.
Or of the year.
That's what I do, man.
Eric always typing his skull. Shout out to you, Eric. You've always been a real one, holding down the chat from Mexico. Love the support he's been showing me. He watches all the videos. Really do appreciate you, Eric. Shout out to Eric, real fan, real Vikings fan. That's why I love doing this every single week. Hanging out with guys like you. Obviously, I wish we could celebrate a victory over the Green Bay Packers right now, but they're kicking our ass. Well, pitch play to Taylor. Packers got their backups in. Same with the Vikings. Cam Dantzler on the field. So crazy how he's a backup now, but the emergence of Duke Shelley.
Yeah, Shelley's been great.
Yes,
Shelley's been good. He's been a pleasant surprise.
Who would have thought Duke Shelley?
You wouldn't think with his physical profile that he would be a good fit for this, very man match heavy, playing off, flat-footed. He's not a very athletic guy, but I mean,
he's very aggressive.
Give him credit. He's got good instincts. He can see things happen before things happen, which I really like about him, and he can anticipate stuff. So even though he might not be like a Jalen Ramsey, like crazy freak athlete, he's got good instincts, and I mean that's the number one thing you want in a corner.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out Duke Shelley. He had another good game today.
The Duke.
Yeah, guys, we're going to hop into the post-game show right after this game ends.
You want me to stick around for that, Seeps?
I mean, yeah, you can. Definitely.
Up to you, man.
Oh, you got it. Like some
If everybody else wants me to, that is.
Packers fans are hitting the skull chant in Minnesota. Fun fact, the Vikings have been outscored 81-13 with Jim Nance and Tony Romo calling their games.
Oh, Jesus. Rager. Jesus, man. Come on.
Jalen Rager just
Why'd we give up anything for you?
Vikings get the ball back.
I mean, we laughed when Philly took him for a reason, okay? Like, jeez, man.
Titus on her post-game show. We suck. There, I did it for you. I mean, that's pretty much going to be it.
That's about it.
I mean, yeah, we'll run through
You about summed it up there, my guy.
Oh, tough loss. Should not see any starters. Yep, Nick Mullins is in the game. Love to see it. Another super chat coming in from my man, the Pass Master. Appreciate it, my guy. He's been showing love all game long, bringing us to 353 in soups. He says, I'm not worried. Just feed this game through the shredder. When it counts, we're going to.
Raiders are in the red zone, by the way.
Raiders in the red zone.
Yep.
That is huge. All right, 3:52 left.
I can't wait for the Raiders fans, when they win this game, for all the Raiders fans that are going to be calling for Jared Stidham to be the new starting quarterback next year. Because they don't want Brady. Like, believe it or not, guys, as a Vikings fans, we would love to have a guy like Tom Brady. Raiders fans are still butthurt about the Tuck rule, all right?
Tuck rule.
They're still butthurt about that. 20 years later. Over 20 years later. Get over it, guys. Jesus.
Skull Raiders, help us out, Skull.
Yeah, Skull
Shout out to
Raiders, let's
Nathan.
go. Skull Raiders.
Shout out to Nathan. 41-10. Little Nick Mullins sidearm action coming out your way.
Got some Nick Mullins flair.
Oh. Jefferson's done for the day. I'm going to start getting some stats your guys' way for this post-game show since most of the starters are out and won't be coming back in.
You know who I don't want to play in the playoffs, though, Seeps? The one team that's going to make it would have to be second round, but I don't want to play them. I don't want to play the Bucs. I don't want to play the
I don't want to
Bucs.
play the Bucs either. Especially with them getting healthy more. I don't know if Jensen, their center, was
If
back
there's
this
any
week.
team that can beat the Vikings in a close game situation, it's going to be Tom Brady.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to trust this team a little bit in the playoffs just because with how much they've been through this year, amount of close games they played, but
I think they could definitely win a game. I think they could definitely win a game.
It's just when you get into that divisional round,
It's,
you have the Niners staring you in your face.
You know, when you play like Philly, when you play Dallas, the pass rush is going to have to show up. Because it's looking like Donatel is not going to switch things up ever. And, you know,
that shit just pisses me off.
I mean, the Eagles don't have Lane Johnson, and that right side today looked really vulnerable.
Yeah.
So I don't think the Eagles would kill us as bad, at least, as the last time we played them, week 2.
Well, Lane Johnson, he says he's going to be ready for the playoffs.
I don't know, man. I mean, he's one tough son of a bitch, but I don't know.
I don't know if he'll be ready.
I don't know, bro.
He opted out of surgery. The last we heard was he obviously done for the regular season. He said he's going to try to go in the playoffs. But, I mean, yeah, we'll see. I really doubt that. Just getting some stats going for the post-game show. We're probably going to hop into this the game's already over. TJ Hawkinson, leading receiver for the Vikes today. Aaron Jones had a big game for the Green Bay Packers. On to 31, no touchdowns. Here we go. Raiders touchdown?
Raiders touchdown.
Did they score?
Wait, let me see. I
Yeah,
think so.
Raiders, they tied it 34-34
Let's go!
With a minute left.
Wait, so they actually went for the extra point.
Yeah.
So they want to go to overtime.
Why would you not just go? I mean, there's a minute 11 left.
I guess.
I mean, come on, Raiders.
I think the analytics would say take the field goal there.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the right call because they scored so freaking quickly.
Yeah.
Like there's still a minute 11. Now let's see if Brock Purdy can step up. I've been very impressed with Brock Purdy, man.
Ooh, Pass Master, another $2 super chat. My
Hey,
man.
appreciate you, Pass Master.
Let's go. He says,
Appreciate you, bro.
Scene and Booth. As Sam just on. He said, Scene and Booth will help. Hope they pan out next year. Yeah, I mean, I guess we didn't really. Those are two key guys. That was our first round pick this year, safety out of Georgia that we took. He obviously got hurt in that Saints game. He wasn't really playing too much earlier this year. But Booth, I mean, I liked Booth coming out of Clemson this year. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, definitely they'll help. I mean, the secondary has been bad all year long. So, yeah, definitely I agree, Pass Master. I mean, having those two guys back will be pretty big.
Oh.
The Nick Mullins show.
Oh, Nick
Jalen
Mullins.
Jalen
Naylor's
might be up to
making
100
some
yards.
splash plays to finish up here.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah. We're getting an update here on. Oh, my goodness. The Niners, man, what the hell? That defense is really, really good. Like, Jarrett Stidham.
That's the best D in the league.
Like, the thing about Josh McDaniels' system is you need an intelligent quarterback. You don't necessarily need, like, a physical freak like a Lamar or a Mahomes in there. Mm-hmm. You just need someone that can operate the offense and can read defenses. Derek Carr, that's not his strength. That's Jarrett Stidham's strength. Like, it's not a stretch to say that Jared Stidham in the Raiders' current offense is better than Derek Carr in the current Raiders offense.
He could just run it. He could just run it better.
Yeah, I mean, he gets the ball where it needs to go. He can make the right checks. I mean, I think Jacobs has had a really good day today, too.
Yeah. He's a great back. I love Jacobs. Cousins shotgun. Or
No, it's Mullins.
Yeah, Mullins shotgun.
Oh, get going, Madison.
Let's go. Maybe show some fight, Mike. Kidding, you guys suck. All right. This is absolutely brutal.
And another team to look out for, Cowboys, man. I think the Cowboys take the number 2 seed today if the Vikings lose. Is that right? And the Niners lose? Is that right?
No, Niners get the 2 seed. Packers are locked in.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
But they still have an outside shot at the 1 seed now.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. That's what I was thinking because I forgot about Philly and first. So.
That's gonna be interesting next week. Yeah, Jefferson gonna end the day with 1 reception for 15.
Hey, get those TDs in the chat here, all right? Let's finish this game off with a little bit of positive juice with Nick Mullins, all right?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Let's get a couple TDs in the chat.
Brutal.
Before we get this post-game show rolling.
Brutal. Mullins drops back 24 seconds off the game over the middle of the field.
Hey, Osborne. All right, we'll take that, guys.
Touchdown, Vikings. Good stuff, guys.
I mean, hey, finish strong. Finish strong. It's not been our week. Moving to next week. Hopefully, we can get JJ that record next week. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
And move into the playoffs confident. All right, the Bears don't want to win next week.
No,
they don't.
They're not going to play anybody.
They don't. They want that number 1 overall pick. The Texans are playing the Colts. The Texans could certainly win because they're going to be playing for Lovie Smith's job.
Good.
It could very well happen that the Bears just say,
We want the number 1 pick.
we want the number 1 pick. We're going to not win this game. It's very possible. And, I mean, if they do that, guess who's going to benefit from that? Justin freaking Jefferson.
Yep. Past master saying Osborne should be the number 2 next year. I mean, he's definitely in line.
I mean, Thielen is getting a bit old.
I mean,
he's never been really like the fastest guy. And now that age is starting to hit him, like it's really starting to get tough for him to separate against man coverage.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it this year. Obviously, Thielen, I mean, he complains about getting – he says he gets held more than anybody.
Is he a free agent this year? I can't remember.
I think he's got one more year. No, it's next year. It's next year. Yes, because I think he's got a player option at the end of next season.
I mean, I really like Osborne. Osborne's a good player
Osborne
too.
Physical receiver. It's good to see him getting going as of late. Oh, tough loss for the Vikes. We're going to hop into a post-game show. Just going to hop into this right now. Vikings lose 41-17 to the Green Bay Packers. So going for an onside kick. Wilbur Games, Jets loss. Could help the Vikings come back fast. Yeah, I don't think they're coming back, my man. Yeah. Love your comment. Love your content. I'll be in your streams. Q, appreciate you hanging out with us today. Obviously, we're just going back and forth. I know you're Packers fans. It's just football. That's the best part about it. You got to talk shit with other fan bases. Appreciate you hanging out with us, Q. I really do. You've been a lot of fun today. Shout out to Past Master, Jay Wick, all the real ones. Obviously, my man.
Kirk O'Chains.
Kirk O'Chains dropping the 50-piece. That was huge. Anthony Serbing, he was
Didn't he have 2 50 pieces today?
He did have 2 50
pieces
Kirk
today. O'Chains, man.
Kirk O'Chains, I'm sorry, the real Kirk O'Chains.
Great.
Skull, what skull? I don't see any skull. Yeah. All right, I'm going to get this post-game show going. We're going to have Jack Sperry hop on, too, during this post-game show. And the Minnesota Vikings lose the Green Bay Packers 41-17. So we need a couple things checked here and squared away.
Appreciate you, everyone in there that stuck with us. All right, tough
Everybody
game.
Who hang out with us.
You guys are real ones if you guys stuck it out.
Yes.
Appreciate everyone that's still here, man. Tough loss, but man, in these tough games, you gotta stick together, right? Gotta stick together. Don't have to be lonely. Don't have to take this loss by yourself here.
Yeah, we can all sulk as a family.
We can sulk as a family.
All right, I'm gonna hop into the post-game show. We're gonna have Sperry come on. He's gonna absolutely destroy Ed Donatel and this whole Vikings coaching staff, and I can't wait. All right, Vikings post-game show coming your guys' way right about now. Welcome to the Vikings Now. I am your host, Patrick Siepman. Going to be giving you guys my reaction following the Vikings losing to the Green Bay Packers with a final score of 41-17. Frankly, this game wasn't close the entire night. I mean, the Vikings just got outplayed all three phases of the game. There was miscues. I mean, getting the ball. I mean, it started off electric. Vikings block a punt. You get the ball on that 1 yard line. You only get 3 points. That hurt. Then you give up a kick return for a touchdown. And the immediate next play, that hurt. Kirk Cousins throws a pick six then. That obviously hurt. There was a ton of miscues. Greg Joseph missing 2 field goals, leading to the Vikings losing 41-17 to the Green Bay Packers. Honestly, I was shocked about this. I'm a very optimistic Vikings fan, and I thought they were going to get it done today. But they didn't. And they lost 41-17 to the Green Bay Packers here. So we get one thing changed. But here's some stats for you guys. Kirk Cousins, he was 18 of 31, 205 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. Honestly, besides that last pick, the first 2 weren't necessarily his fault. The one was deflected at the line of scrimmage, and the other one, it was tipped both of them were tipped at the line of scrimmage, and Jefferson fell down, leading to another interception. Vikings, I swear to God, in these cold weather games in December, I feel like it's every single year, or December, January, they just can't consistently run the football. I mean, they haven't been a good rushing team the entire year, and 9 carries, 27 yards. I mean, it just puts a lot of pressure on Kirk Cousins, and especially with Austin Schlottmann going down and Brian O'Neill going down with a calf injury for him, an ankle injury for Austin Schlottmann. It's looking like Schlottmann will be out for a very long time. Chris Tomlinson said he suffered a fractured fibula against the Green Bay Packers. He'll miss several weeks. Brutal day for Minnesota all around. So Austin Schlottmann, he won't be there anymore. So, hey, Garrett Bradbury can't get that back figured out. And it's going to have to be Chris Reed starting at center. And we've already seen the miscues he had today with the false starts and just getting blown up by Kenny Clark multiple times. Bad day. But also, losing Brian O'Neill hurts. I mean, losing Brian O'Neill to a calf injury really hurts. And I'm hoping this is not something that will hold him out for that much longer. I mean, I don't know. I just do feel like with Brian O'Neill, the whole point of the Vikings, the whole kind of point of the Vikings offensive line and the strong suit of this team is those tackles at that position. So, I don't know. Obviously, Kirk Cousins wasn't great today, but he also wasn't awful. He wasn't the main reason the Vikings lost. I do think Kirk, obviously, this is not one of his better games. You can just read the stats. 18 of 31, 205 yards, 1 touchdown there. But just not a good game from Kirk. But I'll make the pin comment on today's video. Grade Kirk's performance in Green Bay. A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know. I mean, I'm probably sitting around a D. I mean, obviously, he wasn't good at all, but I don't think he was the main reason we lost. I just think it was an overall, all 3 phases, just getting their ass kicked all afternoon and into the night. I mean, the Green Bay Packers dominated. And the thing that really sucks about this is the Vikings, they still had a chance at the number 1 seed. Obviously, they don't anymore following this loss. But the Eagles losing today, the Vikings would have handled business against Chicago. And then let's just say the Eagles slipped up against the New York Giants next week. Vikings could have a week off and 2 home playoff games to get to the Super Bowl. So that really sucks. Green Bay Packers side of things, they just need to now beat the Lions. And they're in the playoffs. I mean, that is a very scary team coming in there on a big win streak. They're 4-8, trying to end the year on a 5-game win streak, get the 9-8, and secure that playoff berth. But I'm going to bring in Jack Sperry right now. He was with us watching the game. He's a big-time Vikings fan here at Chat Sports. Sperry, let's give me your rundown overall of kind of what you saw today out of the Vikes. I mean, obviously, you're a big film guy. I mean, obviously, you haven't watched all 22 yet, but what have you really seen today for the Vikings? Like, why was their offense struggling as much as it was?
Well, offense, I mean, they were trying to get the ball to Jefferson, and they were doubling him. It looked like they were bracketing him. I have to look at the film, but, I mean, just offensively, run game wasn't doing much because, I mean, in a zone rushing scheme like the Vikings have, you need that center. That center is a huge piece to keep that line flowing, not get interior pressure on that horizontal stretch play, and it just wasn't working. Reed was awful today. Kirk Cousins got, I mean, multiple interceptions today. It wasn't necessarily his fault, but it was more on the offensive line. Offensive line was bad today. Receivers, I mean, JJ couldn't get going. And then defensively, I mean, you couldn't set the edge. I mean, you got guys like Daniil Hunter, Zadarius Smith. Those two guys are beasts. They should be able to secure the edge for you. They just didn't, especially early on. And then there was also just some bad breaks, like missing 2 field goals, right?
Yes.
You know, the one field goal at the end of the second half where the Packers, like, it hit the crossbar there and then went in. Like, there's just so many things. We've seen so many things go the right way for the Vikings this year. And today, it just didn't work out for him. It just went the other way, and it ended up in a 41-17 embarrassment at Lambeau Field.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, the defense today, I mean, obviously when we were live for this game, I mean, we were saying it wasn't necessarily all the defense's fault. I just think it was like a 3-phase, just getting your ass kicked. Special teams got their ass kicked.
Yes,
Offense, couldn't get anything going. I mean, defense, obviously you weren't the whole reason why the Vikings gave up 41 points. Because obviously they had 14 points off a pick 6 and a kick return. Just 3 phases.
Yeah,
just
kick return too.
Outplayed.
Pick 6.
You can't.
You just can't give up those. Against Aaron Rodgers, against this team, you cannot give up free points. You just can't. And they did early on. It put us behind the 8 ball. Kirk seemed to be pressing a little bit. Yeah. And it just wasn't a good day.
But that will get you beat in the playoffs. Having those miscues like that will get you blown out in the playoffs. Like, this is a team you could run into in the playoffs. You do this against Dallas, you're going to get blown out. You do this against San Fran, you're going to really get blown out.
The good thing is, though, is that the Vikings have been really good at limiting those kind of big mistakes for most of the games this season. This year, they've been really, really good at situational football, particularly late in games. Yep. And, you know, I don't think any team in the NFC wants to play the Vikings in the playoffs because they know the Vikings win close games. Yep. You know, you have to beat them by blowout, and that makes the Vikings a very dangerous team when they get into the NFC playoffs. It's not going to be as the number 1 seed, unfortunately, but man, I mean, they are a dangerous team. They still are a dangerous team. This game does not change that.
Yeah, and they're going to, listen, they have confidence in close games. I mean, obviously when the playoffs come around, you're going to be playing a lot more close games. I think the Vikings are coming confident, but today, 41-17, just getting dominated all 3 phases of the game. But our post-game show is sponsored by BetUSA. If you want to bet on the Vikings in the playoffs, go to chatsports.com/bet. If you use our promo code CHAT125, you get a 125% deposit bonus. Maybe asking, what does that mean? If you put $100 into your account, if you use the promo code CHAT125, they'll actually just give you $125 free to play with. You can use whatever you want with it. They give you a free $125 already on top of the $100 you put in the account. You bet on the Minnesota Timberwolves, Minnesota Twins when baseball gets back going, or you can bet on the Wild. You can bet on anything you can. It's great. What was the score? Because we are looking around here in the other games in the NFL. Sperry, we'll bring you back on here because the Niners are in a battle right now with the Raiders, and this has huge playoff implications for the Vikings seeding. Do you have an update?
So they're in overtime right now. Jared Stidham just got intercepted. And now the 49ers are on the Las Vegas 3, and all they need is a field goal to win. Okay. So it's looking like 34-34 right now. It's looking like San Francisco is going to win that one. Yeah. So that does affect the Vikings' playoff seeding moving forward.
So now this makes it interesting because I'm curious with how the Vikings will handle this next week. Obviously, you're playing the Chicago Bears, and they don't have much to play for. But the Niners are pretty much locked into that 2 seed now, and it's really starting to look like it will end up being Vikings-Giants in that divisional round. Would you be confident?
I would be confident. I mean, kinda.
Yeah, I know.
So here's the thing. The Giants aren't blowing anybody out.
No.
You know, and that's the trend this season has been to beat the Vikings, you have to blow them out. And I don't think the Giants are going to do that. The Vikings are going to be home. You know, obviously the Giants are going to be looking for their revenge, you know, last week at the winter whiteout, but I don't see the Giants coming into US Bank Stadium and beating the Vikings. I just don't. I think the Giants might be the team I want to play because Packers we saw can beat us out or can blow us out. Lions can blow us out. And I just don't see the Giants with Daniel Jones doing that. So I would actually want to play the Giants, to be honest, in my opinion.
Honestly, like, obviously you want that 2 seed, but I mean, kind of like Sperry was saying, I would rather get, instead of going against either Lions or Packers in that 2-7 matchup, I would rather just get the Giants in that 3-6. Obviously, you win that game, sucks. You're going to probably have to go to San Fran.
Yeah, oh, man. I mean,
We'll see how that goes.
We all remember the last time Kirk Cousins was in a playoff game at San Fran, Levi's Stadium. That
in the
was
divisional
not pretty.
round, too.
That was not pretty. Different coaching
pretty.
staff, different players, but, man.
Still, that defense.
Deja vu is not nice there.
Yes. But this man, Aaron Rodgers, he didn't really do too much today. I mean, he was pretty good. He was 15 of 24, 159 yards. I mean, this Packers defense, and Sperry was mentioning it earlier during the stream, the kind of catalyst to this win streak has been that Packers secondary. They've been able to turn the ball over a lot. And Aaron Rodgers, he had another rushing touchdown. But it's not like he was more of a game manager today. I mean, he just hit the throws he needed to. It was still Aaron Rodgers. He still had a crazy throw with the Danielle Hunter on his back, and he fit it in a very, very tight window. But, I mean, I don't know. Aaron Rodgers, he was good. He's been solid this whole year. And we got a super chat coming in. We'll throw this on our post-game show from my man, the Past Master. He was an MVP from today's Vikings watch party. He said, look at Raiders fans and what they're going through, and they stick with them. I'm sticking with my Vikings no matter what. It ain't over until it's over. And that kind of sums up my thoughts too, Past Master, because, hey, it's not over. You have a big loss like this, but thank God the Vikings are still locked in to the playoffs no matter what. So they will be playing no matter what in the playoffs. I mean, listen, it's NFL playoffs, man. Anything can happen. I mean, we've seen the Giants, when they were a wild card team, they went and beat the undefeated Patriots in the Super Bowl. I mean, this league is full of parity. It's full of anything can happen. And this Vikings team, it's kind of felt like they're having a special year. They have a special bond in the locker room. So we'll see. I mean, it's looking like the Vikings are going to get locked in to the Vikings-Giants wild card weekend, that 3-6 matchup. It would have to take a lot to change, but I think the Giants are locked in to that 6th seed. Giants probably won't play anybody next week. They'll probably take that as kind of a mini bye. So that's why I'm curious to see how the Vikings will handle that situation. 49ers, I am just getting that confirmed. So 49ers did just win. So the 49ers move into the 2 seed. Vikings fall down to the 3 seed. It's bad. But I do want to ask you guys this. Defense obviously didn't play as bad as it did in the past couple of weeks. But what are you, like, how concerned are you for this defense? Just scale it through me 1 through 10. Let me know where you guys are feeling, especially going into the playoffs. Because Sperry and I were talking a little bit. They're going to have to win a shootout. Like, they're going to have to win a shootout in the playoffs. I don't think this team, even if it's Daniel Jones and the Giants, I don't think they can hold them to under 20. I think that game is going to be very similar to the whiteout game if it ends up being that matchup of that 27-24 type of ball game, 31-28. Let me know how concerned you guys are about this Vikings defense heading into the playoffs. Overall today, it was just a bad loss. I mean, it was a bad loss. We bring Sperry back on here, kind of wrap up his final thoughts. Heading into the playoffs, what's one thing that needs to happen for this Vikings team? If they can go on a run, what is one thing that needs to happen?
Kirk Cousins needs to have a Nick Foles type of performance in this year's postseason.
That's a pretty good take.
If they're going to win the Super Bowl, because it's looking like Ed Donatell's not going to switch things up.
No.
And I hate to break it to you Vikings fans, it's just the tell of the tape. We don't have the personnel in the secondary to run this type of defense effectively. We just don't. Just look at the numbers. And if you look at the tape, it'll confirm it. So Kirk Cousins is going to have to be a postseason hero and become an NFL legend, in my opinion, and win shootout after shootout. Now, against the Giants, maybe not a shootout.
Yeah.
You could win by getting like 28, 24 points against the Giants. But, when you play Philly, when you play San Francisco, when you play Dallas, right? If you play these teams, and then in the Super Bowl, a Cincinnati, a Kansas City,
he's going to have to put 30-plus.
He's going to have to put up 30-plus points. Justin Jefferson is going to have to be an absolute beast.
Yep.
Okay, so it's still an uphill battle for the Lombardi Trophy. But, okay, this has been a magical season for the purple and gold.
Yes.
All right, they already have the NFL record for the most one-score victories in NFL history.
Yep.
Okay, and they haven't lost a single game that's been close. So they're situational masters. They're fantastic in the clutch. Mm-hmm. Okay, and at the end of the day, these playoff games, usually, the Vikings have gotten blown out in the playoffs plenty of times. We know this.
Yes.
But in the playoffs, generally, the games are close. And the Vikings, we know the Vikings win these close games. So I don't want to see Tampa because they're the only team I'm scared of that could beat the Vikings in a close game situation.
Yep.
But, with this defense, to answer your question, how concerned I am about the Vikings defense, it's a 10.
It's a 10.
It's a 10. Because right now, Kirk Cousins is going to have to play out of his mind in the postseason to bring the first Lombardi trophy to the North, okay? And that I don't think it's likely, but then again, the Vikings have shown time and time again, it's not likely. It doesn't matter. They still pull through. So I guess we'll see. I'm excited to see what happens. It's been a great year so far. I can't wait to see how they finish it out.
And I think you mentioned this to me a couple weeks ago. Your dad was saying when the Vikings has expectations.
Yes. What he says, when the Vikings have expectations, they crumble. But when no one believes in them, that's when the success happens. And guess what, guys? Everybody in the National Football League right now thinks that the Vikings are frauds. And you know what that means? The Vikings are going to play great, all right? So if there's anything to take positive out of this is that still, despite a 12-win season, nobody believes in this team. Nobody. So that's a good sign, according to my dad's logic.
Yeah, I mean, the Vikings going to have a negative point differential as a 12-4 ball club. It is looking like it is going to be Vikings-Giants in the wild card weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching today's post-game video and everybody who joined our watch party. If you guys made it throughout the video, you guys should probably consider subscribing. The link is right there, youtube.com/@Vikings today. Closing in on 10,000 subs here at the channel. We picked up already 4,000 subs just in this little magical season the Vikings are having. It would really mean a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. I mean, tough loss today to the Green Bay Packers. I mean, what are you going to do? You just get beat in all three phases of the game. Kirk struggled in moments. Offensive line with Schlottman, Brian O'Neill going down. Obviously, that hurt them. But the Vikings, they just got their ass handed to them. So, kind of what are you going to do? Losing 41-17 to the dirty Green Bay Packers. I would love to see them again in the playoffs. Jair Alexander, something I didn't mention already in the postgame video. He was acting like a jackass throughout this entire game. Jefferson actually was able to keep his cool. Obviously, Jefferson only going for one reception for 15 yards. Jair did a good job of locking him down, but a lot of bracket coverage from the Packers. It is going to be concerning to see if other teams can kind of replicate this Packers defensive game plan for the Vikings and kind of translate it or use it in the playoffs against the Vikes. But we'll see. I mean, I'm still optimistic about this season. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't, go down, hit that subscribe button. It really make my day. See you guys next time. Skol Vikes. All right, we got one last super chat to get through. Then we're going to probably hop on out of here. I really appreciate all you guys tuning in with us. The Past Master, I'll read this off. He said, leaving you with a lighthearted joke. Thank you, Past Master. It's going to make my day. When I was a kid, I loved Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Now I'm in my 40s, and I can't stand it. Thanks, brothers. Hey, Past Master, thanks for hanging out with us today, man. You make it a lot of fun. I mean, I love talking to you guys every week. I mean, it's obviously cool. It's starting to notice you guys in the chat and just actually building a relationship with you guys. As my man Johnson Yu said, yo, Seeps, hope our Giants play y'all. I would love that. It's looking like it right now, Johnson Yu, that it's going to be Giants, Vikings, and U.S. Bank Stadium on Wild Card Weekend. But thank you, everybody who has joined us today. Me and Sperry, we're going to sign off. I'll throw Sperry on here one last time, and then we will get on out of here. It's a good day. Sperry, thank you for joining me. It was a lot of fun.
Appreciate you, Skull Nation.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Tough loss today, but hey.
We'll bounce back.
We'll bounce back. All right, guys?
All right, guys. We'll catch you guys later.